That's cute. Okay, now I'm live, guys. Hi, welcome everybody that's watching from Laura FM TV channel. We're just chit-chatting here with Liz Ferris on this amazing Monday.
Yeah,
every
it's time
day
for
is amazing.
relaxation.
Every day is amazing.
Yeah,
because
every day
we're
is
alive,
amazing.
period. That's what I think. It's actually so, you know, when I have such a deep problem or there's something crazy or it's not going well or something, I think, you know what? I'm alive. It would really suck to not have this problem in the end because I would be dead, right? So then I think, well, then this problem is sort of a blessing. If you know what I mean, baby Jean.
It is. You know, the one thing that I learned so much about you at the protest.
Oh, well, that's just my wild, loud, angry, psycho side.
No, because I don't think you were psycho at all. It's
well, it's not that I'm psycho. I like the word psycho, by the way. Because I'm like, oh, is that what I'm doing? Or is that what I am? Great. That's like, you know, like when they, you know, when they're like, I like to indicate your needle is floating. Like, good. Then I am psycho. That's the result of your magic.
Yeah. Yeah. No, for me, it was like, it's almost like when we were yelling, there was a part of me that looked back on little Laura because I kept feeling like I was little Liz.
That's exactly what it is.
Screaming at them what they did to us.
Literally.
And for me, it was, I don't view you as crazy. I view you as a kid that was hurt and that they basically brushed away. And that's how I feel.
For years and years and years, and every day and every schedule we had to adhere to every breath, every thought we were thinking, every relaxation thought we were thinking, you know, every creative, every love, every emotion, every anger is all controlled forever. That's what it feels like, forever. Yeah. And so, yeah, a protest is to us, like, at least to me, the best kind of like yelling therapy, a great place to do it, a great place to let it out back to the people, back to the buildings, back to the state of mind of Sea Org members and Scientologists. Oh, hi, Ann Walsh. Hi, Liz and Lara. Saw the protest. You guys were savage.
Right? I had no voice. Did you have a voice the next day?
I did.
How did I lose my voice? Oh,
because
my wife said I don't yell.
I've had time to learn my vocals and my muscles.
Yeah, she said that I don't yell from my diaphragm. I'm all.
You're like, hey, knock it off.
But that's what she. So I was like, so the next day I was in the bathroom and I was like, turn the shower and I'm all, stop feeding rice. You know, and man, maybe I'm never going to be able to talk like from my diaphragm.
No, you just got to exercise it. Your vocal is like a muscle. That's all it is. So if you want to be a good singer, if you want to be this and you want to be that, you just exercise your muscle. Cece says, Laura, I'm sending you tickets to Thanksgiving at your choice on your whatever day. No more skipping Thanksgiving. What are the tickets?
Like, I'm curious what the tickets are too. Is it tickets to a Thanksgiving meal?
To an unknown Thanksgiving. Who knows? Liz, can't we just dream your boxes received with a welcome and passed on with a smile? Oh, this is about going there with the, you know.
Yeah.
So you're going to go there and then you're going to say, so what if they say, no, he's not coming out? Would you say, before you leave, this must be given to him, or no? Yeah,
I would try.
And like, what would you have? A meal, or what are you going to bring?
So what I've asked, like what I've purchased is an eyeglass repair kit, because let's be real, my dad has glasses made with bottle caps on them. Like a repair kit, the cleaner. I got like a whole bunch of like this stuff that you can rub on and get scratches out.
Wow.
Pocket protectors, because he loves his pocket protector. And then t-shirts and socks. And I also put additional t-shirts and socks on my Amazon wish list because people were asking to help. And I was like, well, you can never have enough socks or t-shirts.
Yeah.
And that's
Cool.
with that list. I'm not doing anything dirty, not being sneaky. I'm literally just giving him a birthday present of stuff he could use. That way
Birthday
he knows
present
I'm
or
out here.
Thanksgiving?
His birthday is November 23rd.
Okay, good. I was like, are you mixing up your days and your numbers again?
No, I don't mix up my numbers. I am a mild skosh
Just your
of
days.
dyslexic. Yes. How was your day?
I worked and then I snuck off and got a massage.
All right.
And then you texted me this link of happiness and joy Funday, and I was like, well, I feel revived and relaxed. By the way, I'm gonna put a link in my thing that says, you know how like Apostate Alex or whoever says, you know, you can buy a coffee, go buy me a coffee. Mine's gonna be take me to Wee Spa or get me a massage. Like I'd rather have those gifts, because those gifts are literally gifts that I'm like, I'll accept that.
There you go.
I don't drink coffee, so I can't really say buy me a coffee.
You can say buy me a book.
No, I just want massages and Wee Spa.
So Wee Spa is a place to go get massages, or
no? Wee Spa is like a whole spa. You go there. There's like the women's section, the male section, and then above is everybody. And there's a whole common area. There's all these saunas. There's clay saunas. There's a salt sauna. There's a heated marble floor. There's all these little foam, little bed pads that you can lay out, and you can sleep there literally for 24 hours, and you get a full 24 hours of being there. There's you can get a scrub. There's jacuzzis. There's a little cute eating area. You can go to the jade sauna. You can go upstairs. There's a whole little rooftop. It's a reset. Wee Spa to me is like a reset day. It resets my whole body. It cleanses everything. I love Wee Spa. It's a whole spa, but you do it yourself, kind of.
See, I always find myself, like, when I get overly stressed out, that I crave a sauna.
Yep, that's exactly what I do. That's why I go to Wee Spa. They have like 15 different types of saunas.
Now I got to find a sauna here, because now it just makes me think that maybe it really would work.
You should go to a spa. You should go to one of the Korean spas.
Don't tell Carrie that, because all of a sudden she's going to be like, we're going to the spa and you're going to get your feet.
I'll message her right now.
She's in the background making sure people are very kind.
I love Miranda. She's so sweet, this Miranda gal.
Right?
She's always like, I missed it. She's always on it. Oh, let's ask Miranda. Miranda, does my mic sound better now? I mean, or does it sound crackly and annoying like it did? Somebody let me know.
Someone in the chat. Can we get
let us know. I believe Buy Me a Coffee just collects money that you cash out. It's just a gimmick. I sent mine to buy. Yeah, it totally is. But it would be a real thing, is what I'm saying. Is I gotta get that. I gotta get my website helper. My website helper. Hey, get out of here.
Who's your website helper?
Somebody in Texas that we met online. They're like a cool trans person, and they were a fan of another band that I worked, or they worked with me, and then they became a fan of Lara FM. And then I was like, oh, it says you do design work, da da da. And then I just messaged them, hey, would you be? Yeah, they were like, totally, I could totally do it. I was like, oh my god, this is great. So yeah, we've never officially met, but we've FaceTimes, we've done all that. They've helped me do all of my so far updated stuff, which we need to do a lot more. So I'll be doing that. I'm going to be doing it tomorrow. So that's a great thing to do my things. But also I'm going to be putting up a Proud SP shirt and some other cool merch items that I haven't put out yet, guys.
Right. So Cece, guess we're going. Show me the Wee Spa. I'll pay.
Yes. Cece, 1000% you're going to fall in love with this place. And you know what? We could snake it a snake on the roofity roof. I shouldn't say that on this. Hello.
Hey, people are people.
No,
And besides that, it's
people
legal.
are people, so why should it be? Liz and Laura get along so beautifully. Bum, bum, bum. That was a pretty good remix,
You
huh?
know, I brought a t-shirt for you and totally forgot it once we had to turn around.
Oh yeah, that's
So
right.
go to
The
the hotel
Charlie
and
8,
check
the
in.
SP. Yeah, I want that.
So we're gonna
Remember in
have to
my
either
fun buzzy stage, I was like, hey, now that shirt. You're like, here you are.
right.
That was very sweet.
Well, here's my thing.
No,
And
I don't want to
I'm
hear
gonna
it.
I'm
I don't
gonna
want to
say
hear
this
it.
till you're blue in the face.
No, I'm
I
gonna
have
mute.
not had a
How do I
family.
mute Liz Ferris?
I've not had a family, and you've become my family.
I know, but
So
I'm the older, very wild one that knows what she's doing. And if something crazy happens, that's my life. But I'm
true.
stronger than both of you pretty much together if somebody's going to come at me. So
True.
so
But
that's what I'm saying. Give me the benefit of the doubt before you freaking have a heart attack is what I'm saying. Because it doesn't make me feel good that my friends that love me, that are looking for me or whatever, are stressed out in the time that they're looking for me. That doesn't feel good. But I love you freaking dearly.
I love you. And
I just, if I
I
don't
know
say
you can
it,
take
then I'm
care of
not
yourself.
real. Yeah. And
Yeah,
and
I
if
love
I
that you
and
do.
also with my whole mission, I was able to go down to La Poop Bell. I wanted that to below the mic. La Poop Bell and yell at the owner and tell the other people outside to exactly what restaurant they were supporting. They got up and left. They all were like, "Oh my God, is this that restaurant?" I was like, "Yeah." And she was going crazy. And I was like, "Good. Why should somebody like you be going so crazy over something that's a fact? You protected somebody, Danny Masterson, who's in jail now for raping people. And you after the trial, after everything's been proven, you're still supporting and protecting this person. It's like, get on the right side of life. Like, it's unbelievable. Anywho, yeah. So that was really good. And we had our little, protest supporters with us. That was great. And you guys did so good. I feel like you were also coming off of like a holy crud moment of can't believe everybody that had never done a protest was like, even though I'd already done a protest before, this still, to me, it's the same thing. It triggers the same thing. It makes me feel the same way. It really upsets me. Not upsets me, it just gives me more of my freaking air fire. When police officers are protecting Scientology and taking down somebody that's protecting us. Like, that's just insane to me. And used to be on their force. So, like, there's just so many sides of nonsense of things. So it definitely angers. And I just love it. I'm like, good. For some reason, this is giving me amazing healing, amazing relief. I just feel so good at the end of it.
Afterwards,
Yeah.
when I rewatched the live, I was like, I am so proud of myself.
Yeah.
And then
I think we think of our little us. We're going, good job. Good job.
Mm-hmm.
Even if we looked like an idiot and fell on our face, great. Good job. That's all you wanted to do ever, was just do something that nobody was telling you not to do, and doing something for yourself that was,
cathartic.
Cathartic for us to finally heal in a way, other than through standard normal societal therapy, I guess.
Yeah,
and from what I know, Vanessa was telling me there is very much such thing as scream therapy and all that.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's what it felt like then.
I went to one of my therapists used to make me take a baseball bat to a punching bag on the ground, and you had to scream while you were doing it. And I'm sitting there like, and then finally she's like, "You're just being ridiculous. Oh my God, scream." And I finally was just.
Did it make you feel like you were kind of doing TRs a little, or?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like that. When somebody told me to do this, I was like, yeah, I'm good. I'm going to go. A lot of things actually reminded me about TRs and confront to this day. And I'm like, a lot of people are suggesting like a beautiful thing or Some, like one of my good friends, they're religious, they believe in God and all this stuff, and they're really deep, and I love it. I'm like, I will not waste our lives, our time, our joy, our love criticizing somebody else's beliefs. That is not what I'm here to do. No,
No.
thank you. Life is full of beliefs. That's what's so beautiful. But obviously, as we know, when Scientology likes to hide behind a religion and call it a belief, and we're going, wait a minute, we were trained as kids that this is now called the Church of Scientology, and we're going, what? That's weird. Wait, so we're just as stupid as the other churches, or we're just as low as the other ones who don't know? You know what I mean? They're like, so for us, we're like, oh, I guess the war is over, apparently. So I guess now we're a church.
Yep. Because they have exorcised the demon. What always used to catch me when I was a kid is
Miss Sunrise Dawn. Sorry. Did you see that? She just realized she had been unsubscribed from Lara. Unbelievable. Good job. You resubscribed. Hey guys,
Thank you so much.
I don't push it enough. If you're not
subscribed to Lara, go subscribe to Lara. You have to double check always. Unfortunately, YouTube and whatever algorithm is going on, you're going from to unsubscribe to thousands. Like I lost so many channels.
That's interesting.
And now I have to go find them
haven't been keeping, I don't keep track. I don't keep track. Honestly, I don't. I do know I've gotten more followers over the last 3 months since I started doing SVTV. And it's the only time I've ever saw or even looked at that. Like for me, it was my YouTube account. It has never been about followers or subscribers. It was just somewhere I could put my videos and kind of keep my cool catalog of my fun iPhone videos that are now turning into music videos. So, and then I've said this a million times, SBTV, the whole community and all their channels and feeling all the emotions we go through during all of this, the happy, the sad, the scared, the anxious, the anxiety before going on, the fun, the joy. Sometimes I'm bored. It's so healing. And I can't say it anymore because we were never allowed to have just that.
No, we were never allowed to have our own opinions or feelings.
Right.
Ever. And if you showed emotion, like God forbid you cry, get your TRs in.
Right. Get your
TRs in. I hated that sentence so bad. I hated it.
TRs. You could do a shirt that says "Get your TRs out."
Let's party like it's 19 TR outs. No, that would sound dumb.
Oh.
Yeah, I can think of a few funny things because the only thing that's popping in my head is TR's out. Let's go.
What do you mean? Like as a shirt?
Yeah.
TR's out. Let's go.
Yeah. So I'm not a good creator.
No, you are. Don't say that. I was trying to imagine TR's out instead of maybe let's go, or you can say let's go, but it has like a party emoji. You know, the little party phone, or the party TR's out. So it's like, oh, your TRs are out. Let's have a party. That means you're partying because your TRs are in. You wouldn't be partying. So yeah, TR's out. Let's go would be cool. I'm just saying maybe you add a little party balloon situation.
See, you have the panache. Jamie Palmer, Liz Ferris, you could get your TRs in after you hit the person for saying that. Yes.
Metaphorically speaking. We're not physically hitting nobody. Get your TRs out. I think that's a good one, Liz. I think you should have a shirt that says "Get your TRs out," just how CC put it with the 3 exclamation points. Because then they'll know, get your TRs out. That's pretty funny. Miss Sunrise, Marilyn said in her interview with Doug the other day, I have tears, not TRs. That is so cool. That's a good one, Liz. I have tears. I show emotions, not TRs.
I like that. I like when anybody can show emotion.
Yeah.
Because for so long, and I'm still having issues.
Juliana was saying you're beautiful.
Oh.
Miss Sunrise Dawn, can I ask, what does TR stand for again? It stands for training routine, but we actually all call them training drills. But they're just training you to, what we think is to, have better communication with other people, handle people's problems or originations. But really what it's doing is grooming you, programming you into the belief of a Scientologist of how you're supposed to act, how you're supposed to not react to things. And eventually, so there's all these steps that slowly groom you into the drills, but it starts at like TR0 and then it goes up to like TR8 or something, whatever. But anyways, you can look it up. But yeah, it's just training to you. So if you're showing emotions, that means you're not controlling you're having a reaction to somebody else's communication. And so your TRs, the training drills you've been doing, are out. So you need to get them in.
Yep.
And so
my
all the time, if
sitting
you're showing like a little tear or like, oh my God, or you're starving or whatever it is, and they're saying, hey, get your TRs in now. You have to, it's like kind of like when an abusive mother or somebody says like, stop your crying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, you stop those tears or I'm going to make them stop. That's kind of what it is.
I thought you were going to say it because my mom used to say, stop crying or I'll give you a reason to cry.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. It was amazing.
Yeah. See, Liz, you're getting good with your sarcasm.
Sometimes.
Oh, hi, AA Ron. He said, hello, fellow amazing SPs. Hi, sugar daddy.
Great. Now the rumor's
sugar
going to be he's a sugar daddy.
He better stop wearing that label. That would be nice. He would then have to adhere to it. Ooh, Jane Clifton. Question, Laura, what did it say?
Question, Jane Clifton.
I thought it was like, how high are you? Laura, how can I get your CD? Send me your address, babe. You guys can donate to me, whatever, and just send me your address. I'll send you a CD. You can get all of my email. Everything is on my website. Laura, Lara. There's no U in me. Lara, Lara.fm. Not .com. It's Lara.fm.
Perfect.
So Liz, what did you do today? Get to work?
I went to work. Hold on.
Yeah.
I don't know where Aaron went real quick. See, Aaron is alive, everybody. We don't need to all get emails asking if he's alive. We saw him in the chat.
Oh, I saw him. Yeah. He's there. Why? What's up? Are you trying
to I got some emails because Aaron didn't do any lives this weekend. So I got 3 emails basically stating, is Aaron okay? Has someone reached out to Aaron?
See, Liz, see, Liz, everybody's gotten their worry on. Now, like,
right.
It's okay. Aaron is fine. Guys, Aaron is a rocker. He's just not famous.
Coltsby Colton, log on, Aaron, be a sugar daddy for Halloween and just hang out sugar cubes and fudge for everyone. Fudge to everyone. There you go.
Wait, reread that. Go back. It first of all says log. Can Aaron be a sugar daddy for Halloween and just probably hand out sugar cubes and fudge to everyone? He'd probably get arrested for looking like
being covered in sugar.
Something else. Yeah. He'd be like, I'm your sugar daddy.
And all of a sudden there's 199
Come get your
calls.
I love how we segued onto a little Aaron. I know Aaron is doing his rapist in good standing Scientologist outfit. He's gonna dress like Danny Masterson.
All right. Is he in good standings though? Which one?
Apparently, because they just uncovered or found that the being declared or expelled could just be a bullshit internal thing, or they could have lied just to make other people feel like, oh, something was done about it. But they don't think that is the case, because, and I don't think so either. I was thinking about this after, because the civil case is coming up. Like, there's no way that Danny can be arguing with Scientology right now if it's not benefiting him in some way, which is so selfish, even again for him. But also, do you know what I mean? Like, they kind of have to stick together with whatever lies and stories they're going to try to fight Leah and the other people suing.
Yeah, I think once the court cases are done, maybe.
We'll see, Liz. Anything can happen. Danny can go nuts in the courtroom, or there's something could happen.
Oh, what
I can't wait for little weasel David, little DM, both the DMs to be DMing each other in the court. David Miscavige and Danny Masterson DMing each other.
There
and then they're like, can we DM? They're like, so Judge Almeida is going to be doing that, or no? Do you know?
I don't think so.
Ron, can you answer that? That's a totally different judge for that case, or what? Let us know.
I think it is a different judge. I think it's a different judge primarily because one is civil and one is not.
Yeah, I know, but I wonder, and also I wonder if he can ask his lawyer friend Zach. Maybe if Judge Almeida would probably be, I guess, a witness or something in the case of things that she might have experienced herself, etc. Lots of questions, lots of interesting things. Isn't this interesting how we're learning literally the legal system just because we have a perfect example of somebody we've seen through our own eyes go through, like, literally, we've been on the whole pendulum. Is that what you say? Like the whole thing from this side, we've seen it all the way back around. Like we were 100% supportive Sea Org Scientology members. Like we were saving the planet. We were taking crap if we had to. Like we were taking the fault for everything. And then now we're out in this world, and now, just kind of learning and adjusting our brains and everything. It's like insane that we're now on the complete end of the other side. You know what I mean? Not a lot of people make it this far. A lot of us kids have unalived themselves, because they didn't think there is this other side. There is this easy way out.
Yeah, if only we could tell them. Miranda Brinkler, different judge, different courtroom. The evidence will probably be admissible.
Admissible, though. Yeah, right? That's interesting. Can't wait to keep up with that. I'll definitely be watching Ron growing up in Scientology.
Yeah, because he'll have the court. Every day will be an update.
That's so funny. I'm still reading. Aaron can be a sugar daddy for Halloween and just hand out sugar cubes of fudge. I just can imagine that with like a big furry. I'm still here. Yeah. So he's listening to his new outfit if he gets bored of his other outfit. His sugar daddy.
I'm sure if he did a live in a sugar daddy outfit, I am absolutely certain there'd be women like
and he could literally hashtag it sugar daddy and put all the sugar daddy hashtags in there. I was out of town this weekend and forgot my mic at home. So you don't do a live, Aaron, if you forget your mic? He's so crazy, right? That's why he's so ANAL. I'm trying not to mess up your stream, Liz.
I don't care.
I don't either. And also, that's not a thing, by the way. You can swear as much as you want and still get monetized, by the way. You just don't do it in the first few minutes or something or whatever, the first few. And you just put it not for kids. And then they just changed the ads and da-da-da. So, boom shaka loo blob for all y'all who are like, I just got demonetized. I don't know why.
What was that like again?
I don't know. I mean, if people want to see it again, they can just rewind.
They're like, hit rewind.
Watch, they're doing it right now. Oh, hi, honey. Do you want to say hi to them live? Come up.
Oh,
I wish you could come all the way up. Come all the way up, Fox. She's afraid to jump on my lap. Fox, come all the way up. Come on. Come all the way up. 1, 2, 3. Up. Oh, there she is. You guys see her? Oh, here. Oh, shoot. Look at her
Okay,
leg.
the gray zone. I thought it was settled on
There.
the SPTV Godfather A.
Good girl. Look,
Could we see him as a Godfather?
Foxy.
I
Look
wonder
at
if
her.
Aaron would dress up like Al Pacino and be like, say hello to my little friends.
Well, then he could, but I think the fox is scared because she's never been on my lap before like this. This is her scared. Isn't it cute?
Yep, ears down and all.
Look
I
at
love
Bubba's
sugar.
is in the background. Hi, Fox. Yes. She's like, okay, can I go now? You wanted to come say hi, so this is what happens. Okay, Fox. Say bye.
Miranda Brinkler, Laura said chicken pecking. Is this what that is?
Here, Fox, you can put whoa. Oh. Okay, bye, Foxy.
She's like, I'm done. I'm done being admired.
She like freezes up. So I was trying to put her paws just right here on the table so she could like kind of stand here. And she's like not, I'm like, touch it. And she's like, oh my God. So funny. Okay, guys, there you go. That's Foxy Lady.
I love your husky.
I extremely love her. Oh my God.
Like, I just have a fat husky.
Fat huskies are good too. What, Laura? Yes, different judge for civil case. Yeah. Okay, good. That'll be so interesting. I really like Judge Almeida. Also, like, was like.
I wonder if they can.
I really saw a really good judge. You know, I was like, whoa, like she. I don't know. I thought she did a really good job.
I love that she saw past the bullshit.
That's what I mean. But I've seen. It's just being a judge is not an easy job. I mean, I just can't imagine the amount of people who are always like, you know, having the worst thoughts about you. Being, you know, as a judge, you're putting people in jail. You're giving them, you know what I mean? Just kind of crazy. Pimp daddy, sugar daddy. Yeah. I just imagine Aaron in like a big brown kind of Burning Man-y fur coat, like a long coat.
And
and it just says daddy. He has like a chain, like a gold,
chain that says daddy.
You know, yeah, Flava Flav chain that says daddy. And then he's holding like a bag of sugar, or he has a little thing of honey.
Like some caramel cubes.
Maybe some fudge, little fudge squares. Okay, that's fun. Okay,
Purple Groovy 69, was Halloween fun for you guys when you were in Scientology? I went out once when I was down here.
What was the question again, Liz? You go too fast.
No, I'm not the one that's clicking.
Who's doing that?
Carrie.
Wow. Hi, Carrie. Can you bring that back? I love it. She's like a stage manager.
Yep.
Let's see if she's good at this. Let's see if she brings it back. Yeah. Purple Groovy 69. Was Halloween for you guys? Oh, I think they were saying, how was Halloween? Oh, was Halloween fun for you guys when you were in Scientology? It was fun for the few hours or whatever we were allowed to at the very beginning, sort of when we were younger. But then after that, no, there was no more Halloween. It was just, they would decorate the org a little bit. You know how they do at most any org. If you're outside an organization, you'll see, you
decorations for the season.
Yeah, and it's just to pull people in and pretend that they give a crap about society and the norms of society, and they don't. They're just, it's all manipulation to get the outside people in.
Yeah. Because I know I was told that we could only trick or treat until it was time to be at the Cadet Academy. And once we were at the Cadet Academy, then it was over.
Well, for in ranchers, trick or treating would be at the in ranch. So I remember I do have like a few photos where I do remember being really small, about like 8 or 7. Maybe 6 or 7, and I was dressed up as a witch. I painted my face green, and my hair was already kind of green from the swimming pool, and I looked like a cute little blonde witch. And that was at the Campbell house, so it was really creepy. at the ranch, the Campbell House was always the place where security guards lived and where they would have people under watch. And it's still a creepy, like, there's something weird and creepy about it. Anywho, that was the Halloween we had. Aaron growing up in Scientology. You want to read it, Liz? You have.
I'll be pushing around a little baby stroller. Well, just bags and bags of sugar. Someone's going to jail.
Yeah, but Aaron, you have to differentiate between a pedo and a thing. So you have to have, like, I think a baby stroller, maybe not. Maybe you could just have something that says daddy, like Puff Daddy. I'm sure there's a daddy necklace. I totally see this. I'm going to, like, Photoshop this together. Somebody out there, Photoshop together and send it to Aaron.
Absolutely. Okay, L. Jane. Question, Laura, do you have a Venmo to send money for CDs?
Yes, you can Venmo Laura FM Music.
There we go. And I keep thinking she's going to pop one up, and any second I'm going to start talking and be
like that.
Mm-hmm.
Molly Brown, super fan of Laura. Thanks, guys. Rockstar, bold and beautiful. You go, girl. You are trained perfectly for this war. Be proud. You are loved. Thank you, Molly Brown. That's very sweet. That's very true, too. Thank you.
Martha Simmons, you're both powerful women. Awesome to see you get out in LA. Well, she lives in LA.
Yeah. Yee. CC?
How about his favorite magazine?
Liz, how about your dad's favorite magazine?
Yeah.
What is it? What would it be, do you think?
Nerds Are Us. No, to be completely honest, I don't know. I know he liked romance novels just like everybody else on base, but I have no idea. Maybe I don't think Aaron he would know what to do with
wear a set of these bad boys for his outfit.
There you go.
Sorry. But yeah, what would his favorite magazine be? I feel like he would be, does he like sports or any of that? Or he likes nerdy stuff?
He's more nerdy. Like, he's a Star Wars guy. That's what got me into Star Wars. He's, you know, I think I have the nerd in him, but I don't think
maybe you get him something with the new Star Wars or something like that. Anyways, no, all the things you said are really cool. Like, they're all very loving and very needed, I'm sure, and very thoughtful. And you're his daughter, so I think, I just have so much like that would just make me so mad if my mom didn't come out. That's what I mean. I would, you know.
Yeah, I think either which way, they're not going to let him out. Like, even if he wanted to, like, being realistic, even if he wanted to, because I think of when I was on decks or when I've tried to run, you're under security and you do what they say. Like, I remember my route out. It sucked. I still have nightmares about it.
But so, yeah, I guess this going into fantasy, I'm wondering, like, what if our parents were like, well, let me go out and, you know, and just talk to, like, and if they started, would they actually be pulled back? Because sometimes they are. So I'm like, would they do that? They would make a scene while you're there? If he started to be sort of, I don't think that's happening. That's why I feel like that's just a fantasy.
But what if it's not a fantasy?
I know. So then they probably would just let him go. Like, because they don't want to make a scene of trying to keep him there when he's trying to leave.
Yeah.
So there's a 50-50 chance. That's what I'm saying. It would piss me off so much, and it would be so disappointing if we went all the way there and I had all these great little gifts and they're, you know, it's like, what the hell is the point in doing this to somebody's life? You know? From what I know, we only live once, and it's like, you're really ruining. And not only that, you're now, you already took our lives, and now we're finally having you know, say in our way. And then now we're spending time trying to get them out. Is this all them still doing this? It's all them still using up our time. Hi guys, are you guys all
Yeah,
playing?
absolutely. Because they got our childhood, and
Yeah.
then turn around from them getting our childhood. They, like, I was lied to. I was blatantly lied to. My dad was, I thought he was dead, and now he's
Yeah.
not. So now there's that 20 years of missing time that I'm making up for. Like, I should have spoken out when I first left the Sea Org. I should have spoken out. So I'm now going to double speak out because I didn't speak out when I first should have.
Yeah.
Marie Marin.
Marie Marion.
Marion. T-shirt ideas. Scientology is not a church; it's a criminal organization. Okay. I'd say
Maybe
more.
a sign.
Yeah, that'd be a good sign for the next rally or next protest. Miranda Brinkler. Essentially, how to not have emotions or empathy 101. True.
TRs, yeah.
Okay. TRs. Trains you to disassociate from yourself. I don't know if it would disassociate from yourself because it was more along the lines of you like staring at a wall and having someone yell at you without you.
Well, that's what that is. Disassociation is doing that. You're disassociating your feelings as being your own. You're
Oh, okay.
putting them. Disassociating is just exactly from yourself. So even if you think you're, you know, you're fixing yourself when you're, you know, losing your TRs or something's bull baiting you, or, you know, you check yourself, you're like, all right, yeah, I flunked. You know, you already know they're going to flunk you before you do. That's how trained we are. Then, and so you aren't being yourself. You're not seeing this in the outgoing, like, this is nuts. Why am I doing this? You literally disassociate. It's almost like a hypnotic black magic kind of crap. TRs. That's what I would say.
Liz, by the way, gamer Jacques. Liz, by the way, you both have the same hair at the moment. Laugh out loud. Yours is just a bit thicker and longer at the top. Yes, if Aaron.
Whose, mine or yours? Who has the same hair? Me and you?
Yeah.
Or you and this person? No, you and this person. Gamer Jackie says, Liz, by the way, we both have the same hair at the moment. Laugh it out. Yours is just a bit thicker and longer up top. Yes, if Aaron doesn't post for 2 days, we know the apocalypse is coming. It's a good one. Well, there you go. Right. Now you know this person and you got similar hair. You just got more.
I just need to take off my glasses for this.
Aw, Laura Estrada.
Laura Estrada, Liz Ferris. Every time I've caught your live streams, I sob. You are SPs. You know, can we just change SP to superpower?
We already changed it to save person, special person, anything with an S other than suppressive.
Okay. So yes. True empaths that know in the pit of their, I think that's supposed to be tummy. In the pit of their tummy, something just made you uncomfortable. It was all that love you wanted. We always wanted love. To be completely honest, wow, that seems to be getting me. We were begging for it. I know I was. Every time I climbed the tree and I got a security flagging me down, I knew that they would have to take me to my mom, and they take me to my mom and I get to see her. We didn't get, like, I know I personally didn't get very much time with my mom being nice. So yeah, I'll take what I could take.
The comments are up and down roller coaster of emotions.
Right? I love the DMing each other, the Depeche Mode. It's keeping with the DMs.
Mm-hmm. I like Depeche Mode. I don't think Danny and David Miscavige should ever get the chance to listen to them ever again. Hi, Vanessa. The Gray Zone's here.
Yep, the wonderful Vaboop. The Gray Zone, I'm here. Look at Sugar Daddy and keeping that one going. Ha 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 ha.
Here, giving.
Elton from Aaron. I'm going to do some new collabs. Some of those YouTubers soon.
I think he was just answering something at Colt Speak Colton. Next, who's the one backstage? Pimp Daddy, Sugar Daddy.
Okay, let's do it. Miranda Brinkler. Sorry.
Just a whole bag of sugar. Oh, Cos Ferns. Sounds like LRH and DM would be the biggest goals of anyone's Halloween.
I thought about it, to be completely honest. I thought about it. Like a friend of mine does like that cut line for Halloween outfits. I thought about it once.
You know, I'm sure there are some special effects people out there. I know some special effects people who do makeup and they do things so that you look like somebody. And I think that would scare the F out of me. I literally probably would punch you immediately in the face if you looked like David Miscavige.
Right?
I would just be like, I wonder how many people would try to serve David Miscavige on Halloween if somebody did a special effects makeup to look like David Miscavige. They're like, oh, there he is. Serve him. Wait a minute. Why is David Miscavige in West Hollywood?
You're like, they want to interview him. I am a douchebag. Thank you. Thank you so much. But I don't think any of us have the lisp down.
I'm reading other cute comments that
Coltsby Colton, that's good for Steve-O challenge. Too much sugar. Ha ha ha.
Coltsby Colton, Coltsby Colton. I just took Beyonce's Watermelon. Watermelon, Coltsby Colton, Coltsby Colton.
All right.
Gotta stay away from the Colts, cause they be Colton. They be Colton. Okay.
If you sing a song that says you be Colton, I'm gonna die. But I think that would be an amazing song. To the Gray Zone, or the Gray Zone. I freaking love candy corn. Who else in here is a fan? No. I also like pineapple on my pizza.
Same.
Me too.
I hate candy corn, but I love pineapple on my pizza and black olives.
Okay, so here's a question for you.
Yeah.
Because you grew up how we grew up. I cannot stand cheese pizzas that often, but sometimes I'll get a craving.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah.
But I love me some black olives and mushrooms.
Oh, yeah. I have to have black olives and mushrooms and pineapple on my pepperoni and cheese pizza with extra raw garlic.
I will crave the pizzas they used to order when we were kids. And I'll just be like, black olives and mushroom. And then come up here and you learn about a combination.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, if I'm getting the pineapple, that means I'm getting the whole thing. That means I'm getting the little slice of onions, the raw garlic, black olives, pepperoni, cheese.
That sounds
mushrooms.
Good. Now I'm getting hungry. Thank you.
Yeah. I have a pizza place right on the corner. They walk it to me and they say, the same.
That's awesome. You know what? The closest pizza place that's decent is like, we're going to go with 3 miles from me.
That is, this Coltsby Colton said Vanessa, try pepperoni pizza with some honey on top. I bet you I would like that because of the pineapple. But I do like the juice and stuff from the pineapple.
Paris Cashin, I love both you ladies. I feel so invested in your stories, and I want to help get your parents out to spend time with you away from cult control.
Yes, before they pass away.
Yeah, I would like to have my dad out before he's in a box.
Oh man. I don't even want to think about that.
I got stuck thinking about it the other day, and so that's been my motto. Like, don't give my dad back to me in a box. You want to see crazy? I'll show you crazy. You give him back, give me him back in a box.
Yeah. Superstorm Day.
Superstorm.
You read it, Liz.
I am. You guys who've survived this horrible cult are so beautiful and amazing. Well, thank you so much, because that's hard for me to accept sometimes.
But if we weren't beautiful and amazing, would we still be cool and awesome?
Maybe, because I do that. Okay, Cece, true story. Osa told me my son had to leave LA. Like, she had to stay in LA and he had to leave?
True story. Osa told me my son had to leave LA, Cece. Oh, where did your son go, Cece, after that? But also Cece wrote this thing earlier. It said something about 420 Anthony Building. What about 420, Cece? Halloween candles in the halls, costume and fun. This was in 89, 87, or 89 to 97. I remember at the Campbell house at the Ant Ranch trying to bite the apple, you know? And they were down the hall hanging all different sizes. And I remember feeling really scared about the whole haunted house thing. Because the Campbell house was just scary in general. And I think I was one of the younger kids. And so they made it like kind of really scary. Anyways, yeah, I remember doing Halloween at the Campbell house maybe twice at the Inn Ranch. That was it. I remember one time for sure. But so that was Halloween really for us.
Cece, you go, Liz. You're not too late. The rest of the world needs to catch up on you all. I'm so proud of y'all. You all. I don't know why. Every time I see you and all next to each other, all I can think of is, y'all come back now. You hear?
You all come back now. You hear?
Powers that lies. What? The power that lies to be paralyzed? The power. I am having a day, everybody. That's exactly.
The power lies to paralyze. The power lies to paralyze.
See, and I'm taking it literal.
David Miscavige lies to paralyze people.
Mm-hmm.
So the power lies to paralyze. I guess. I have no idea. I just think that's cool, but I think I can see it in many different ways. Okay. The power lies to paralyze. That's exactly what it is, Lara. Oh, sorry. I didn't realize she was about to say that. That's exactly what it is, Lara. Black magic Scientology is an open-ended spell. Yes, 100%. Like, I've really done my little chunks of research and MK Ultra, all kinds of things. I can see very clearly now what Scientology is, why it was formed the way it is, why it's easily trying to cover up pedophilia and calling hotels, organizations or churches. Are you like, there's just too many things that, anyways, yeah, I can go on about that, but definitely there's structurally the imprisonment of it. You physically aren't allowed to leave. And then in your mind, you're not allowed to leave without permission, or you get expelled. Right. And then you're also having black magic being run on you. So you literally are being hypnotized. You are being run on a spell. So try to get out of that, guys. Good luck. Oh, and I saw the gray zone says, Lara, I miss you. Can we K-Spa soon? I might go to K-Spa tomorrow if you're down. Chickada boom boom. Meow meow.
Purple Groovy 69, Scientology's Halloween slogan. It's a trick and cheat. Is trick and treat.
Scientology's Halloween slogan is trick and cheat. It's not trick or treat, it's trick and cheat you. You don't have an option. It's either cheat you or treat.
Ann Walsh, question. Have you and Liz ever considered doing a documentary regarding the inability of children to see their parents? This disconnection policy needs more mainstream awareness.
I mean, Ann Walsh, I did Over the Rainbow documentary, which we had all thought in there, the kids that were in there that were raised in the Sea Org or in Scientology. A lot of them didn't want to be on film. It took them a lot to even be on this documentary that never came out with what we all originally wanted to come out. Our stories didn't come out. It just told a few chunks. The documentary was supposed to be about the cadets and exposing like everything, all the abuses. And so that just didn't happen for whatever reason. There's multiple, but for whatever reason, it didn't happen. And so what needs to happen is, yes, you're right. One of the people who have had this experience, I think it's going to be me. I love movies. I love documentaries. I love editing. I just want to work with somebody on it who's really fast at editing, because I work really fast. So I need somebody. I've got the visual. I got it all. But yeah, that would be a really good thing to do, even just to start documenting chunks of like even documentary style. Like, so for example, Liz, I was thinking, I mean, this is just my artist mind going wild right now, but and it always does. But there's specific things where like, where those moments in our childhood or these ideas or these feelings we were having when we were like, you know, really in a bad place, or certain things were physically being done to us, we can have actors, we can have people that come and mimic kind of the scene and the scenario, not obvious, but just kind of how they do in crime, or, you know, the history, 48 hours.
Yeah, like you could be describing your story and someone's acting it out behind you.
And we're talking about, exactly. And so I think that would be really good, because trying to do a documentary of all of our lives or even a certain behavior is really long and hard. It's just not going to happen. It takes forever. And so what would be good is for us, I would love to work with somebody who really just wants to do this. So like I work with multiple people on all kinds of editing right now. But if somebody's out there and wants to specifically work on a really cool part of, like, you know, let's say just the aspect of the cadets and how they're trained and the drilling and all that and exactly, we would love to do that. And there could be characters like Laura, Megan, or Liz, or whatever, you know.
Yeah, I'll spill my guts for that.
Okay, good question, guys. Good job. Good job, Ann Walsh.
Now I'm thinking nothing about your movie.
Huh?
Now I've just got your movie in my head.
It's not my movie. You got me singing in my head. Laura Estrada at Laura FM. You bring me joy. Thank you. You tickle my funny bone. Ooh, ooh. I just want to have coffer and chat about rock and roll and anything punk rock. Nice. I don't drink coffee, but I love sipping that. I love having a nice, good old, you know, those golden, whatever, milk latte, the things, anything without caffeine, but feels like a coffee or a tea. That I'm down for that, guys. I'm just, coffee like makes Long me Island. Jittery and uncomfortable. I know that sounds insane. I have the magic trick of energy. I don't know what it is. It runs in my mom and dad's family. We have a lot of energy.
Jamie Palmer, Liz, I'm making pizza this week.
Yum, send us some.
Yeah, I like pizza.
Hi, Mama. Come here.
Okay, Liz, sorry, kind of off topic. Have you listened to Sam Smith? Yeah. I like his dirty song, whatever it's called.
I've listened to Sam Smith.
My name, Miss Sunrise Dawn. My name is Little Captain Davy of the Space
Navy.
Space Navy, and I'm quite vertically challenged. Laugh out loud. Okay. I do like that everybody's honest about the vertically challenged.
Bubs, do you have any questions for the audience? She's like, no.
Superstar.
She's like, no, I'm just sipping on, I'm just getting your secondhand smoke. And
Laura Estrada.
Hello. That was funny, right, Liz? Bubs, are you helping me talk? Sorry. Okay, go ahead.
Laura Estrada. That's doable. Any beverage of your choice.
Are you in LA, Laura Estrada? You should come to a Laura FM live show. We just had one last week, but I'll throw one up. I'll throw another one out soon too. Golden milk is what you're thinking of. See, I knew it. Just like my goldenrod and my beautiful proud SP life.
I didn't know there was a drink called golden milk.
I think it's called golden milk latte, but I always think that a latte has to do with coffee. And I'm like, no.
Okay, Miranda Brinkler. Did someone say 420?
Yeah.
Guess I gotta spark up.
It's 420 anytime here.
Okay. One love. Let's see. 510,000. Okay, sending love and peace to you both. To both of you, beautiful souls. Oh, I am having a day. I know I saw that.
Love to you too, Laura. Looking radiant tonight. You understand so much about childhood. Thank you. I had to learn a lot about that and being radiant. You know, guys, look, I'm not that radiant. Should we just be honest, Liz? I'm going to turn off my glow light. I'm going to show them the truth.
Okay.
This is me without my glow light, guys. So radiant or not? What are you talking about? Hello, I'm radiant. Stacy Toms.
Question. Laura, did you see Doug's reaction video to the Over the Rainbow docs?
I didn't. I need to figure out. I don't need to figure it out. No, I didn't. I'll probably, I don't know. Should I? I'm not interested in like negative crap. I should look at it. If it's negative, I'll check it out.
I don't think it would be negative. Like being
That's
completely
what I mean,
honest.
especially in our little community chat.
Yeah, because
I'll check it out. I don't know. I was, well, that's a good point because I did literally the other day was thinking, you know what I should do is a whatever she just called that. What do you call that when you talk about a video?
You talk about a video.
Like when you're doing a live stream and you say I'm doing a talk about this thing. No, there's a word for it, right? Anyway, she just had it. But I was thinking about doing me talking about the whole Over the Rainbow documentary. And especially, I mean, even if I wanted to kind of skip ahead certain parts, because we all know it's a really long, boring thing that doesn't show much. But there are parts like the conversation with my dad that would be interesting to talk to you guys about and just to hear my thought, like hearing myself. And yeah, that would be really cool. I think even with all of you in the chat and all that, that would be fun. Like a Q&A or something about the video. I forget what it's called. Serge does it all the time. What is it called? A reaction video? Okay, that's what it's called. I was like, in the live stream.
I think that'd be amazing because
yeah, I think I should do that. I think I just want to do it maybe with somebody else that can keep me psychologically aligned. Not aligned because I kind of want to, you know me, I want to be loose. But also somebody that has like good, I don't know, just somebody that can kind of whatever. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll do it with Aaron. Maybe I'll do it with
Vanessa.
Zone. I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. But I definitely want to do it. I just also I'm like, maybe I'll do it with myself. I was also, guys, Liz, what do you think about this? I was thinking about just doing my own talks by myself and saying, Laura talking to myself. And it's me and Laura talking.
It's you two talking?
About the video or whatever. I'm just kidding. Okay, so.
I'm like, I'm gonna try to be very supportive because you're my friend.
Moving forward. Laura, Doug's vid was quite the opposite view of yours. He thinks it's very truthful and doesn't seem to be a fan of Jeffrey and his wife. Oh, well, there you go. Good for him.
Yeah, that just scratched
You just answered my
yeah,
you just answered my I will not be watching that at all. I've got other things, very important, loving life things to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sophia, it's turmeric in the milk.
I knew it. So, but if it's a latte, does that mean you're mixing the turmeric with some coffee thing, or is it just because they're steaming the milk?
I don't know. I've never been a barista.
Somebody answer it. Somebody will answer it eventually in the chat.
Oh, look who we
Still
have.
radiant. Thank you. Miss
Amy Scobie.
I don't know why I always do that when she arrived. Like, Amy Scobie.
Right, she's in the
chat.
Hello,
hi, Amy Scobie. I feel like I should
Hi,
get my
Nate.
uniform hat on since she has her freaking fancy, what do you call that? Her uniform on in the
picture.
Yeah, remember the other day we were laughing about that? Wow, this hat needs some adjustments. Where did my other hat go? Oh, it's on the door. This is an out PR, out of uniform hat.
Correct. Hi, Liz and Laura. Both of you smashing it tonight. Did you see she joined my live on Sunday?
Yes, I did. I was listening and I wrote, I'm listening. Oh my God, that's so cute. And then I think it was the end. I was like, oh, whoops. And then I rewatched it while I was driving home. Very cute.
That's how I rewatch everybody. I have to watch, like, now that I've learned how to watch. Okay, because I didn't know that there was a way to change the speed. Not gonna lie. Yeah. So every video I was watching,
to people, like even me, I watch back my videos on 1.5 or 1.75 speed.
Yeah, so now that I can watch it like that,
and it's just, I mean, not funnier. It's just sometimes it's funnier, and yeah, and then it sounds like in real lifetime live streams, it sounds like we're like talking really slow. Like, dang, they must be real stoned.
Just a skosh.
Just a skosh.
Just a skosh.
Cheers to all my blessing medicine fellow smoker and vapors of the Happy Jane medicine. Love to you all.
I'm like, where are you reading that? I'm trying to find that. And I'm like, I know my vision's bad.
Don't worry. I'm just popping it out. I'm behind. If you have any new, you got some starred stuff, which is really cute. LPR, out of uniform. That's it. I'm going to get my hat.
Yep. All right.
Liz, you need to change up your look. You have to throw something on right now. We need to change it up.
There, I threw on a hat.
Amy said, LPR, out of uniform. There you go. Well, there you go. Liz, you just changed your hat. That's it?
Yeah.
Do you have glasses that are like cool that have your
no, because then I wouldn't be able to see it all.
1.5 is the only way I can almost keep up with all of SBTV. It's the truth.
Right?
If I miss any of the lives that I want to see, I always just put them all on 175 or less. Trust the bitch.
Trust the process.
Trust in me. Oh, you guys are so great. Are all y'all happy on this Monday night? So I have a question for you in the chat. Did anybody today have off work for some reason because they somehow got away with Halloween following into the, you know how they do that? Oh, well, if it's Monday, then we have, or if it's Tuesday, then we have Monday off. Some kids did that. Like some have basically a 4-day weekend off.
We had that at my job too. I was a little shocked how many people didn't come.
You know what I'm shocked about, Liz? How many days we never got off. Like we never got time off, even on days legally, or even literally on legal national holidays. Let's just say like legally, nobody's supposed to be working on working, let alone we're being children. We're literally all under the age of 18. I've talked about this, if you guys know, right? You're only in the cadet org until you're 18, and then you either join the Sea Org, or you're in the cadet org because or you can leave the cadet org early if you go out and pass a GED test in the outside world, which they try to have you do as soon as possible. You could be 14. Nathan Tompkins was, I think, 15 or 16. Like, he was really young, but he was really smart. So they're like, oh, he could probably pass that. He wasn't, there was other people too. Did you have
That's
that
just
as
crazy
well?
to me. No, I had a diploma.
Oh, okay, Miss Liz Ferris.
Well, technically, I tested out. So
when did you do that? What age?
I was 16.
Where's my ding 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 facts? Point proven. Point proven. Like, literally, they were making you. Yeah, they tested you out. I guess that's what you're saying, is they made you. You do your GED test, you pass, and then they're like, "Yep, she can join the Sea Org now."
Well, technically, I decided to challenge everything and test out because I was pregnant, and you're not allowed to be in high school like regular class.
How come I didn't know about this?
Well,
have you told me in it and it was just too much for me to hear or something?
It could have been.
How old were you?
I was 16.
And you were pregnant?
Yes.
Liz, I am so sorry if you've ever told me about this. And no, you've never told me.
I don't think we've had this conversation.
Okay, we've had many a conversation, so I've never heard about that. Do you want to talk about that really quick?
Sure.
Or no? Oh, okay.
No,
I'm like, oh my God, I feel so bad. Okay, good job. Wow. Woo. So you were 16 and you were pregnant. How did that happen?
I was assaulted by my best friend's uncle.
Wow. Can you say how old they were?
They were in their 40s.
Wow. Wow, your best friend's uncle. Wow, Liz. Wow, my heart is not feeling good right now. So then what happened? What were you made to do?
Well, my mom's side of the family basically gave me a choice. They were like, we're not going to support you financially. So you can either get rid of the baby or have an abortion. And I decided to keep him. And well, I got torn between keeping him and putting him up for adoption and putting him up for adoption 1.
Wow. And now, you said putting him? Yes. So whoa, this is really heavy on my heart. I don't know why this is so heavy on my heart. I've never heard this, and this is a lot. So are you in touch with this person at all, or you chose not to be, or?
No, I was an open adoption. There was some little technical issues that we had to go through. But he had passed away on October 17th, 1990, or yeah, it was 1993. No. Wow. He passed away. I'm going to get sad now.
You don't have
I can't
to
give
talk
too
about
much
it.
information. I can't give too much information because the adopted father had specifically asked. But he was T-boned. Him and his adopted mom were T-boned on his birthday.
Wow.
Now I'm fidgety.
Okay, well, we can puff on that one, guys. Wow, Liz, you just got me all teary. I didn't know that. I love you so much. I'm so sorry, and I love you, and Can I ask you something that's a little lighter? Did you leaving the Sea Org, was that why? Because you were pregnant?
No, after I gave him up for adoption, I couldn't handle. They do not tell you how bad giving a child up for adoption actually hurts, like
Right.
you physically.
Right.
So I felt like the outside world wasn't safe, so I joined the Sea Org.
Wow.
Yeah, I was out and then I went back in.
Do you talk about this on your channel?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
But for some reason, telling you feels like I'm telling an older sister a secret I've been keeping.
Well, yeah, I did not know about this. I know that
um,
you've been through a lot, but I mean, it's just when you hear it, it becomes a lot. Wow.
It was hard at first, but okay, so the thing that I've realized with therapy, and I think that's what makes it hard and easy to talk about at the same time, besides my heart racing. I couldn't understand why I was, besides my dad being so driven to continue on this mission, like rescuing anybody until Tyler's birthday. And all of a sudden I was sitting there and I'm like, I couldn't save my own son, so I have to save someone else's son. So for a level of heavy, yes, but it made me stronger for realizing that.
Wow. Wow. How's your heart? Has it slowed down a little
Pretty good. Let's change the subject.
bit? Well, thank you for answering that on Funday Monday. Monday Funday. Liz,
Yes.
that's so crazy. I'm gonna go back and watch some of your videos and stuff on 1.5 speed.
Okay.
So when I'm watching, I'll be like, I'll also be crying really fast too.
I still have a hard time with emotion, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Carrie's really the only person I've cried around besides Vanessa. And that's when I knew I completely trusted her. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. These things are little like roller coasters of emotions. So even me hearing this, hearing you telling me, it feels like we're learning. We learn, and through all of this, we learn deeper emotions. We learn deeper understanding. We learn some of the deeper process of wanting to go to the gold base and just bring the Thanksgiving presents and just do it. Because if you don't do it now, then when is our chance? You know, anything can happen, and it's just like life is beautiful. Why not just throw a few seeds here and there and see if it grows? So I love that you have that courage, and through all of this, you're still this fun, awesome, you know, very authentic, very empathetic, and you're very emotional. When you listen to me tell stories, like you feel it as if it happened to you. So it feels really good to talk to you. Like you said at the beginning, I can talk to you forever about this shit.
Right? Because,
And we literally have parents that are together in some way at the gold base. So I'm like, hey, Liz, well, since you're so ballsy enough, why don't you bring my mother this gift while you're at it?
why is it that I was going to offer that? Like, if you don't want to go
If I have to
or
work,
if you have to work, do you want me to deliver something for you?
I just think that's so rude. If I did that, I feel like I would have to go with you.
Yeah,
We'll
but
see.
either which way, we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see. Because either which way, I'm tired of disconnection.
Yeah.
Like it can.
I really hope, like, I really think that Leah's lawsuit, Ballard, like a bunch of these people's lawsuits that are going through are going to hopefully create something like this. Fox, can you chill out? Come here. Come here, Fox. Yeah. The cool kind of glasses are the ones that make you see sharp.
The cool, wait a minute. Cool kind of glasses.
I just read it. You read it. You're good. Up. Somebody's on it. Miranda Brinker. Hell no,
we didn't have.
And it's 49 degrees out of nowhere in Texas today. Ooh.
Yeah, that's nuts. That's absolutely nuts. Because every time I've been to Texas, it's hotter than balls.
Yeah. Oh. Wow. One love. 51000.
I took a whole week off because today is my birthday. Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop. Happy birthday. One love. 51,000.
The fact that you can come up with a song like within 3 seconds is amazing.
Stacy's Toms. Just kidding. I'm not gonna do it.
Why not?
It's our channel. We can do as I want. And we would get Halloween off because it was Nevada Day. Oh, I used to live in Vegas and we would get Halloween off because it was Nevada Day. Oh, is Nevada Day?
Why the hell don't we have a California Day?
Yeah, what is Nevada Day? It's just the day of the state? Yeah, what's California Day?
Yeah, I have no idea what Nevada Day is. We grew up in a cult.
But I do. My friends are in Nevada right now. They're in Vegas. They're doing their whole. If you guys in the chat or anywhere there like cars or your car people or you like old school riders and all of that, go follow Ian and Jamie. They are Ian Roussel. I think I think it's Ian Roussel, or maybe it's anyways, whatever. Now I'm just telling everybody.
No, she answers it.
Yeah. What's that? Oh, Nevada Day. The day Nevada became a state. That's what I said. So, but then still, we should have
a California Day.
A California Day. Or was Nevada like not a state for a long time and it took a while for that to happen? Who knows? We will find out. Oh, thank you for the awesome song. Happy birthday, for reals. Happy birthday. We're glad you're here with us, alive at this moment in time in this space.
Absolutely. And the fact that you're spending your birthday listening to us, like.
No. And good job for you taking the week off. You let them know.
No, I want to take a week off for my birthday.
Yeah.
But I'm not good at being off for a week. Carrie would probably tell me to go back to work.
Laura Estrada, the abuse you both received just shocks my system, especially someone who loves and works with autistic kids. The thought of you being treated like trash infuriates me. It's probably why I'm yelling so loud at this protest. It infuriates me too.
Thanks for you sharing.
You go. No, you
okay,
go.
thank you for sharing this story. What a burden to carry. Damn, I'm humble, truly, Laura Estrada. And here's the thing. Someone said to me once, when I was saying it on my channel originally, how do you cope and make people smile and try to find a smile when all of this has happened to you? Wow, this did get serious. Bad shit happens to people every single day. I just happen to be the one that was born into a cult. But bad shit like that happens every single day. Dawn Shackelford. Sometimes there are no words. I'm sorry, just doesn't seem. Oh man, I was trying to make it sound good, and everybody's. Well,
Was that too fast, Liz?
I've just given her ninja skills. That's all.
The power lies to paralyze. Liz, you are an extraordinary human being. You are, Master Liz Ferris. Workaholic Panda. So much power, so much powerful honesty. You guys rock. Thank you. Boom. Shove that honesty in your tailpipe. Leaving Scientology by Louis Repetto. Hi, Funday helped me cry. Yes, yes. Ooh, yes. Yeah, you get over that. Eating a little fungi, psilocybin, you get over it just makes you pour it all out. And then you're like, wow, it's so fun to cry. You just get so used to it. You just cry. You just love everything. You just okay, that's enough. Liz, do you know how to say this? I don't. Mock.
Yeah, Sophia.
Okay, good, Sophia.
Their real name. Because I butchered it like 100 times. So she finally was like, my name's Sophia.
You made a brave choice against all odds that gave the kid a fighting chance, and that's amazing strength on your part. Yep, that's true.
Whistleblowing good witch. And Liz saying maybe now I can have someone else's son. Wait a minute, what? Save someone else's son, yeah. I'm having a day. This wasn't supposed to be emotional.
Hey now, can't
You're
tell a
star.
mushroom. Hey now, can't tell a mushroom what to do.
You know what I got stuck on earlier today? After I was talking to Vanessa, I accidentally said ARC.
ARC.
And then while I'm sitting there, I then got stuck. Why do I keep remembering, exactly what ARC is? I need to change the limericks. So anguish, regurgitation, and cults. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to change the word for me.
What if it's a positive thing? Like, oh, wow, what great ARC you have.
No,
amazing.
As long as it changes the original meaning,
yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. So reality could still be in there or no?
No. I'm like, we're going to try to benefit this one. No.
No. Amy Scobie says, Survivor, amazing, beautiful person. Yeah, Amy, you are.
I really like the
panda. Yeah, I do too. I love that face on the panda. Liz is amazing. Liz, you are amazing. Cheers to Liz being amazing, everybody. And cheers. If you're smoking or having your little electrolytes or your little wine, whatever you're doing on this very divine Monday. So, Liz.
Yes, madam.
What are you coming to LA next?
The plan is basically leave Wednesday, be there for Thursday, and then Friday and Saturday, and then leave Sunday.
What dates are these?
23rd. No, it'd be the 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Right. Why am I?
Serge's birthday, I think, is December 3rd. Did you hear me? Serge's birthday is December 3rd.
This December?
Serge
God dang it.
No, next December.
So this is going to be the first birthday.
All of the Decembers. I love it.
Wow.
It's good. Little Mary Jane's healing that cute little brain. The power lies to the paralyzed. This is the realest moment of SPTV. The events y'all have survived through is beyond all. There is no way greed and vanity can overshadow your truth. Yeah. Nope, nope. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Harris, cash in. At Liz, thank you for sharing your grief with us, honey bunches of oats. She didn't say that, but I did. Thank you for sharing your grief with us. That's too much to deal with alone. Correct the mundo. I hope your son had a wonderful time in his short but meaningful life. Yes.
He was loved.
Yeah.
He had a mom and dad and a family. He had a bond with both of his parents. And yeah, he lived everything I hoped, just not long enough.
Sweet. Amy Scobie, do you want to read that?
I went to Clearwater Beach today, saw sad Sea Org members walking around Fort Harrison.
Oh. No way. Amy, were you wearing your little cute bikini? So you went to the beach, and then did you like drive by the Fort Harrison coming back from the beach, and you saw the Sea Org members walking around? What were they doing walking around? Like walking around just like really quick to go back inside, or did you see Marlon Holt or who else was there? Spencer Lowry. Who else? I bet you they're all still security guards, because normally they'll just have the security guards outside. Because once you get there, and next even question, Amy Scobie. Wait, also Amy Scobie, can you answer this? Are they going from one building to the next? She said. So are they still having the transport? Are they still making people go into the vans? Answer that next. Are they still using the buses and the little vans? Like, because when we were there, you weren't allowed to walk from building to building. Or have they taken over Clearwater enough that they're pretending that they just own it all? And answer that all. She says, yes, vans and buses going from one building to the next. Yeah, vans and buses. So they're doing that and walking, or just vans? Because we weren't allowed. Oh, it was a random straggler. Exactly. So like if you were a random person, you could like quickly go do it. But normally security would be like, hey, you're not supposed to be walking. They literally tell you you're not supposed to be walking in between buildings, because it's out PR, because it shows how many people are just around walking all day long, back and forth, back and forth.
That would get on my nerves if I had to hop in a van to go where I could walk.
No, you would just go walk. They drop you off in front of the building you would just go like where you would eat, or if you were at the Coachman, they drop you off right there. So you walk like 50 feet, and that's the most you're walking coming from the van into the building or wherever you need to go.
Oh, okay.
Like it's considered out PR to walk in between buildings. Good job, Amy. Thank you. Colts be Colton. Leah and Amy are the OGs of SPTV, and so happy to see these lawsuits make a dent in the upcoming downfall of this effed up cult. Yes. I don't know about them OGs, but yes, yeah. They are OGs. I don't know about the OGs.
I just want it in my lifetime. That's all I want. I want
What's that?
I'm hoping it will end in my lifetime.
What will? All of this?
No, like that Scientology and everything will be done.
That's what I mean.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'd like to see it in my lifetime.
I'm pretty sure that is going to happen. I'm pretty sure. Like, what do they got?
All of the lawsuits,
not much they have going on. Yeah, they don't have much. There's not much left that they can hold on to.
Right, and think about it. You no longer see any kind of commercials.
Yeah, well, unless you're at the Super Bowl, they still do the Super Bowl during the halftime shows. They do, which is so expensive, by the way, to get a commercial during that time. It's so expensive. So that's just so insane. You can see exactly how great David Miscavige is at running Scientology with the money he rips out of people. You both are resilient and thank you.
And amazing.
You're just, no, you have to say it loud. You both are amazing. See, they put it in caps.
I will start focusing. Amazing, resilient community.
From Carrie Plonge.
Mm-hmm. Yes, for ARC.
Oh, nice. Good. I was like, amazing. Yes, good. This December. What's this December?
We were talking about Serge Delmar's birthday, and I had accidentally said this December.
Oh yeah, this December. That was funny, right? Oh my God. No, you're like this December? No, not this December. Next.
Yeah,
Liz, I just noticed this. When did you hit 2,000 subs? Yeah, good job. You were, yeah. That's really good.
I think it was on Sunday because I did a live about it. I have no idea what I did to get demonetized, but I then got a nice little email saying I was demonetized.
Yeah, but that's just a video.
I know.
Yeah.
But they don't really give you very much information. I was like, that's just rude.
You just have to look at what it was. Just change your video to not for kids or whatever so that it doesn't. Yeah, you just have to make sure. Yeah, anyways, I'll help you later.
Okay.
Remind me to help you.
I'll remind you.
What the hell, the Super Bowl? Yeah, by the way. Yes, literally. They put advertisements just so they can even get that, 1,000, 100 people or whatever they think they're getting from the Super Bowl commercial. Whatever,
Yeah, I did.
I would say they got to at least get one person, right, Liz?
Yeah.
So for them, I guess $1 million.
Billions of dollars for a few minutes. So
literally not even. It's a few seconds. It's like 30 seconds is a long time at the Super Bowl. I mean, imagine Rihanna's doing she only has 2-minute show or whatever it is, so like 30 seconds is a lot. I think the standard commercial time is only like 10 seconds or something. Anyways, whatever. What we're saying is Scientology likes to put the money toward Super Bowl commercials, for Scientology advertisements, their money when they're ripping that literally out of everybody who's under the radar watching, your parents' money, everybody's in Scientology getting reg, Tom Cruise, that's where that all is coming from.
Yep. And then you've got, the people that are inside calling, random people, don't make us put you in lower conditions if you do not donate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Or what are you doing that's so important where your money is going? Oh, so you're going out playing poker or
Or, yeah, and guilt them.
Mm-hmm. Totally. Wait, I was going to also say one more thing about that. Oh, well, I forgot. Comment for anyone that's ever been in Dallas for a few decades. ARC means the AIDS Recourse Center. That would be hilarious. That's what it immediately means to us here in the LGBTQ community. That's amazing. You know what? That would be hilarious if you did a shirt that had like the Scientology ARC triangle, but it said AIDS Recourse Center.
You realize you're going to get that in the mail.
And then in the middle, it says understanding, like the infinity. And then it says understanding. So it looks like a Scientology, but it's literally for the gay community, ARC Resource Center. Yeah, that's great. Okay, Lara, good job. Resource, not recourse. Yeah, resource, I figured. Sorry, my phone on autocorrect. Okay, chicken butts. What are we doing here, Liz? Do we need to pump up the jam into another question speed round or what? Do you have
Well,
any giveaways? Do you have any stickers? Do you have any things that we can mail off to your fans? I think fans are supporters. That's what I think fans are. So when I say that, I mean that in very daring. I do. I can give some CD and some stickers to any of your fans that win a thing or whatever. It has to be about you though. I want them to get something, or like they have to already know something about you that you've talked a few times, but that's not that obvious. Well, you can just think about it. We'll go through more questions, but I think we should do something fun like that, a little game, right? And then we can close it out and do some last beautiful chat.
Did you see Aaron's talk on history, or when he did the competition with Reese? We can do one of those. She did that game. Are you smarter than a fifth grader?
I didn't see that one. I saw the one that made me laugh actually with him, Reese, and Sterling.
Oh, okay.
About something, I forget what it was, but it was really funny, and they were pretty good at it actually. I was like, whoa, they definitely nailed. Aaron nailed a bunch. Actually, they all did. And yeah, Reese is really funny. Reese is just hilarious of how she like runs and controls things. Like, wow, Aaron, you need to check yourself. You are going on a timeout. She just says,
I love the laugh, like the way that she laughs, and then all of a sudden it's like, next question.
Yeah, she's like, okay, so yeah, I love that, and I love that she does get through all the chats, you know, and even if they're cute little ones, she's like, oh hi, you know, so sweet.
Yeah, good job, Reese. Gets through everyone. All right.
Ooh. Stacy Tom says to lighten the mood, tell your favorite dad joke. Do you know a dad joke?
No, unfortunately I didn't. Well, hold on.
Let me think of one. A dad
joke. Go ahead.
Who walks around with a baby crib and sugar and a big fluffy jacket and it says daddy on Halloween? It's not a joke, I guess. I was just trying to be on the spot. You're supposed to say Ron. Sugar daddy.
I was like, daddy. Is that it?
It is a joke, Liz. But you didn't get it, so it's not funny now. People are laughing, not in the chat. Sugar daddy.
If he really dresses like sugar daddy, that would be hilarious.
Yeah, he probably would like that, actually. We're just giving him, you know, a few tips. Okay, so Liz, is there anything else you want to chat or do or be fun with the game? Who wants to play the game? Do you know how to do the scroll where you just scroll and scroll and then you just click on something? While because people will be chatting, they put things in the chat. So you could play a game, a giveaway, or I don't know, maybe we don't. It's Monday Funday. Supposed to be doing something.
What did she say? When you were in a cult, did you read the U.S. Constitution?
No.
Were any of you aware that you had civil rights? No.
Free will, no.
Free will, no.
Paris Cashin said, when you were in the cult, did you read the U.S. Constitution? Were any of you aware you had civil rights, free will? No, absolutely not at all.
Yeah.
But they did have us drilling, like reading things, like keeping Scientology working and the definition of a team, drilling that, which means repeating it over and over again to a blank wall, like a foot away for hours and hours until you memorized it. So that's why when we make jokes about repeating the team and team has a tendency to know what the other team, it's engraved in our brains because of their hypnotic, psychotic abuse of doing manipulative tactics on vulnerable minds under the age of 18 children.
Yeah. Amy Scobie, I'm going to hit the sack. It was nice seeing both of you tonight. Lots of love to you both. XOXO.
You're rock, Amy. We love you too. Have sweet dreams, little sugar pipe. Miranda Brinker.
Bet they count every person watching as a stat too.
Oh yeah, how many views they got on the Super Bowl at the time? Oh, for sure. They see what the numbers are. How many people are watching this commercial at exactly this time? The time the commercial starts to the time that, yes, they definitely are watching the there's a dad joke.
I bet. Okay.
Dad joke. You have to say it if it's out loud. You have to say
dad joke. How do you follow Will Smith in the snow? You follow the Fresh Prince. Oh my God.
Ooh, snap. That was a good one. Is that a dad joke because he's a dad? Because how is that a dad joke otherwise?
I think they're dad jokes because they're cheesy.
Oh, okay. Cute. Okay. The power lies to paralyze again. Did you see the story about little person with the 40-pound testicle? The doctor says he's half nuts.
Okay, that one was funny. One. If that was a winner, that was a winner. Oh God.
That was a good. Or was it a wiener? Or was it half a nut?
It was a half a nut.
You better not say that again. Dad jokes are just corny jokes. I get it now, Miss Sunshine Dawn. Sunrise Dawn. I love that. Miss Sunrise Dawn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I have a dad joke. Wait, I had one. Oh, I forgot it right when somebody made me laugh about the other one. I'll remember.
I'm trying to think of a joke that's not dirty because every joke that I have right now
you better
is
throw out a dad joke for us. All right, everybody, quick, throw out your dad jokes. And remember, they can be happy and silly. Amy Scobie, if you're still in the chat, sleeping and having us right next to you on your pillow, throw out your daddy joke. Oh my God.
Oh my God. Why don't I know any dad jokes?
We do. We're just on the spot.
And I am not saying the jokes that are coming to mind.
This is so funny. That one still got me. The half testicle.
Yeah, that was pretty bloody funny.
What do you call a hippie's wife in Mississippi?
Why can I not?
Miss us hippie? Miss us. A hippo.
Whistleblowing witch. Happy birthday, Liz. To one recovering alcoholic.
Oh, Mississippi. That's funny. Sorry. Wow. Sorry. Go ahead. I was laughing. I was like, why am I not getting Miss Sunrise joke? Now I got it.
Okay.
Whistleblowing good witch. Whistleblowing good witch. Your $20 donation to Liz is just so sweet, loving, and fabulous. It says, happy birthday, Liz. Happy birthday to Liz. Happy birthday.
You know, here, I have to tell you a little somber about it.
Okay.
When it was my one year, when it was actually my 365th day, I was so terrified I wasn't gonna make it to 1 year and 1 day. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
And so I've been sitting there like, you don't need alcohol. It doesn't matter.
Right. Good job. Yeah, it's a hard one. My brother has almost made it to a year twice, and he hasn't. So I'm proud of you.
Well, I just have to keep reminding myself what's important. What's muy importante.
And there's so many other things to do and you know, and try. And there's always nice little edible here and there, or a little whatever. Something to calm your nerves. Natural, beautiful things. Plant medicines are beautiful. But For sure. It is a toughie. And good job. And happy birthday, you angel baby.
Thank you.
Did you finish reading the rest of all that? That was really cute.
No. Not done.
Bring it back, baby. We need that back. We need this sweet angel whistle blowing good witch. There you are. It said, from one recovering addict / alcoholic, birth mother, and frickin' survivor to another, we are winning. And how we show up in the world is literally changing it. Please remember this. You are so loved. That's for you, little Liz. You sweet angel.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Leaving Scientology by Louis Repero. Why do cows have bells? Liz? Why do cows have bells? You don't have to read it, Liz. Just answer the question.
Well, if I'm just listening to the question.
Why do cows have bells?
So they don't get lost.
It's not a literal thing. Their horns don't work. That's really funny. Oh, that's a good dad joke. I think that was very much silly and funny. What's a balloon's least favorite music? Liz.
What is a balloon's least favorite music?
What are you guys doing in here tonight?
We're just reading dad jokes right now on a Monday Funday.
Oh, so sorry. I have so many sounds going. One moment.
Well, we can hear you, but I was going to say to you, Vanessa, what's a balloon's least favorite music? Don't look at the screen. Don't. I think you can get this. It's a dad joke. What could the answer be? Don't look at the screen. She's looking.
I'm not looking at the screen. I have TRs, bro. Pop.
She has TRs. Do you have TRs or tiara?
I would be looking a different area. I have tiaras everywhere. Duh.
Okay, Pop, you got it if you really didn't.
I didn't. I straight up am like, I would be looking here. Yay!
Oh, okay, good.
Pop.
Good job. That was a good one.
Thank you. Happy birthday, Liz.
Yeah.
Thank you. I mean, been a little bit.
We made
Happy birthday.
We made it.
Mm-hmm.
Your lights are really cool. They're changing fun, happy birthday colors, I think, in the moment all day long.
Oh my gosh.
Here's another one. What do you get when you cross a duck and milk? Both of you don't look. Liz.
I already looked.
You looked.
Not even gonna lie.
Okay, pull up another one and I won't look, guys.
I'm
looking at fun comments.
Let's see. I liked that butterfly one. That was what made me come on here. That was cute. Good.
There's a butterfly one?
Good. Loser. It's not. I thought it wasn't your birthday. I was so confused. Why were you trying to get me on here, huh?
Why do I want to get you on here? I always love doing lives with you, my lady.
I know. Well, you seemed to be struggling, so I hopped on because I'm your family, obviously.
You know that moment when you think, I've spilled my guts a lot.
And
that's where I'm at.
Aw.
Well, that's a good thing, right?
Yeah, because the one thing I always said is I wanted to be honest, and I wanted everybody to know who I am or who they're judging, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Of course, because you had to let it all out first, and then you were impenetrable.
I feel like I'm having therapy sessions every time I get on YouTube, and then I talk to my actual therapist and I'm explaining what I talked about on my YouTube.
Well, when you were talking to Laura and you were talking about your child, I was crying, and then I didn't, you talk about it so casually, like, yeah, I talk about it on my YouTube, but you just started talking about it on your YouTube about a week ago. So this is all brand new for you, and I am just so proud of you and the growth that you have just displayed over this journey, and me too, just by knowing you. We're lucky to know you.
Yeah, it's been a unique ride. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but it's been a really unique ride.
Yeah. Well.
And now we're, the only place that my head goes is the one thing I swore I would never do is talk out.
Why? What were you like protecting at the time? Because that is a very valid thing. But I'm just wondering what you were protecting. There you go. Okay.
Because she still wholeheartedly believed. And as much as I would love her to wake up, she's never going to wake up.
I wonder, like for me, I obviously go through the similar thought process thinking. And then I kind of, as the therapist I wish somebody could be for me, kind of goes like, well, what's making me why am I craving that? Like, what is making me crave my mother's attention so much? What am I getting? What do I need to fill for myself that I'm trying to get from my mother? That's what I always try to look at. What can I do to fulfill myself without my mother doing it for me?
Be your own mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You deserve it.
Because you're so great, Liz. Like, you're hilarious. You are slow and sweet like butter. Like, everybody loves butter. And you're just...
You guys, your comedy chops tonight were, Liz, your sarcasm.
I was like, Liz, now that's some sarcasm right there.
I literally caught the first time that I saw her being sarcastic.
I literally was like, is that the first time?
I was like, I need to point this out. My sarcasm. And she was like, I'm, watching Half Baked. And I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, this works for you for this.
Yeah. I think I even said, like, Liz, was that sarcasm or are you just like half baked? And then, and either way, it still worked, whether you're half baked or not.
Hey, sometimes it's the only time I can understand the sarcasm. Otherwise, it goes.
And then, no, but sometimes Liz says something like, oh, yeah, I loved my beans and rice. And I'm in the middle of a sip and I'm like,
no, but sometimes she's dead serious, though.
Yeah,
I'm like, it's hard to figure out if she is or not, though.
Yeah, it's only
like, because sometimes she's not kidding, and then it makes you laugh so much harder.
Like, but the beans and rice were really good. I'm like,
no, but it did make me like beans and rice, but I mix them together.
Yeah, I definitely, I do have beans and rice, and I cannot, though, eat my beans and rice almost without butter. I have to have butter. Butter, believe
pouring like ridiculous amounts of salt on so that way I could eat beans.
I get the salted butter. So I just mush my beans. But I do love beans and rice. Oh, but I can't help but every time if I'm making beans and rice, I think about beans and rice, and that's if you all listening in the chat, beans and rice was a punishment.
If you grew up in my household, Adele Davis says it was a complete protein. Beans and rice. It was a full meal. I had to have. I don't eat meat. I had a bean and rice burrito because but what about beans and rice is a full protein.
What about your greens?
Well, obviously I had all that, but I'm just saying on the subject, I heard that quote quite frequently, like beans and rice are a complete protein per Adele Davis. Which is
so. But what I'm saying is, because clearly all they needed us to be was ripped.
Oh yeah, no. For you guys, it was not acceptable at all. I just thought it was comedy that probably
It is
came
funny.
from his
It is funny. What I'm
his
saying
guru
is,
of health.
it is. But what
Yeah.
I'm saying is, in his mind frame, he's like, yeah, all they need is protein because all we need is lean, freaking buff little children. Like,
Yeah,
literally
nothing he said made
disgusting.
sense. Buff
I
little
will
children.
admit that while I was on beans and rice, I started seeing like the abs again. Not gonna lie.
But you have to have a complete diet, you know? There has to be nutrients for your eyeballs, for your
and fiber,
vitamin C. And
you mean that's why we passed out?
Yes. Too much
Oh,
salt.
the fiber.
Too much salt on those
all those
beans and rice.
carbohydrates.
You know what's another fucked up thing I remember as children is why were they forcing fucking handfuls of salt and potassium on the Saturday Renos days when we were sweating? Every other hour they would be like, take 2 salt, take 2 potassium.
Because they didn't want you to get electrolyte thing and go to the hospital like a child worker and have to explain why. But what I'm saying,
the amount they were giving us was just insane.
Oh, yeah. They were trying to like literally not get you in trouble for you passing out for being a child worker. They're like, here, take this. It'll make you. They thought it was stupid, though. It wasn't real. The cell salts.
You know what you just made me realize? Yeah, cell salts were kind of a little privilege. They did, like vitamin C. This is why I don't really like anything orange.
Lucky.
Skittles. Lucky. Like you were. I was like, oh, you're lucky.
Lucky. Privilege for cell salts.
You got your cell salts in the middle of 100-degree weather in Hemet, California.
I remember feeling lucky to get cell salts.
Okay, no. I was also saying we were also lucky if you like made your target, and I'm talking about like de-weeding or making a fire break, and I'm talking about 20 feet by 20 feet. It was like a big area. It was like the equivalent of 2 yards, like the back of 2-yard houses in, like a standard house. So it was like, if you get all this de-weeded, then you can come over here and get a sip of water, like a good until you feel really full. I remember being like, oh, I remember learning how to gulp without swallowing. This is how I don't feel personal. This is how I got rid of my gag reflex, so I could just drink loads and lots of water.
Wait, you're the one that shoved, like you did MLO on me because you were like a child medic because of the way you grew up, like all feral on the farm. No, the way you handled my leg with the injury, you were like, you were professional. You were like, no, I was like, get over here. I'm going to wrap your leg. We're going to do this. I'm going to shove all of the antibiotic in. You're going to wipe it. You don't need this. We're going to wrap it. And now pet the dog. And I was like, this is great. Thank you. And I was I'm so glad. It felt like Tara, my best friend, was there again. It literally was like, oh, back in the day of love.
And I was like, look, both of us have been drinking, so I need to be serious right now.
But it's interesting what we snap into when we get serious to take care of each other. Like our roles. Like you're like, wait,
I'm the MLO. This. I really did.
You were the MLO. You were like, that's my hat, because I used to be the MLO too. Tara was a good MLO because both of you fell down a lot and like got bruises or like just for fun in your heels, like on the, like we'd be out like children, like like just being silly, and both of you would be like, we're so fun, and like I'd be like, can you all walk carefully and not wear high heels? And you'd be like, no,
we have to.
You both have to.
It's part of the law.
It was actually
if you want to flirt with boys or anybody, you have to wear heels.
Exactly. If you want to go out and talk to anyone in public, you have to look adorable, and then you also
all the time, because also we never were allowed to, so we also are doing it on that half. So we're like also doing it because we just think, oh, what do you mean? That's what we were groomed into thinking was normal.
We absolutely thought that we were 30 years old at 15.
100%. I was like, I cannot hang out with an 18-year-old right now.
I got the Lindsay Lohan DUI. I didn't go backwards on the freeway, but the year that Lindsay, Paris, and Nicole all got arrested, I also got arrested in Hollywood and had to do the hospital and morgues program just like they did.
What year was that?
I had just turned 18. Like, I was so freaking stoked that they didn't have to call my parents. It was like 1 week after I turned,
Whoa.
or like a month after, and I was like, damn, that would have been so horrible.
So I got a DUI. That's the only thing I have on my record because I'm a motherfucking angel. Just kidding.
Yeah.
But I also learned, honestly, that was the first therapy or like that I ever got in my life that had nothing to do with auditing or Scientology. And I was like, I was like, oh, I was going through my own Scientology like deprogramming during my first DUI.
Yeah, meetings. They forced my best friend.
They force you to go.
Pick me up in the morning, or I'm sorry, I would wake her up. The only class I could get was 6 a.m. in Hollywood, directly across. It was at Hollywood and Highland,
and
right
if you
about
missed
there.
It, you have to pay for the class anyways.
Oh yeah, but I had to wake up. I didn't have a license for a year. Think about that. Being
you had to take the buses.
Have no education.
I had to do all this.
No way to get
why are you taking
any
the bus?
support.
I didn't have a car.
Yeah, I was like, damn, I'll take the bus. That taught me a lot.
Yeah, I was like, I'm tough.
But yeah, I had to wake her up and like hitch rides to Hollywood. But it was my first experience with a AA program that was actually really refreshing to get in there and then hear like real laws and like, I mean, it wasn't fun to go through. It was a tragic and horrible, scary experience. But
for me, just hearing that family members have similar genes of addiction. I was like, what? Now that's a psyche thing. That's a psychiatry thing to say. And then
God, my mom just said that the other day.
And then I started to think, wait, okay, let me just see the psychiatry view. That's the only way I was able to think out of the box. I said, okay, let's see what their theory is. That's kind of the way I was able to view it. And then it opened up my freaking mind. So I wasn't even aware that I was getting deprogrammed by going to these alcohol.
You know what though? I got the shock treatment style because I actually did get the hospital and morgue program. So I had to. Did you get that?
Is it the program? And then you have to.
It was a program they were doling out that was like a scared straight kind of situation, which really did work for me. I'm not going to lie. It worked because I had somebody who had passed away.
Oh, it's because I was over 21 when I got my DUI.
That's why. Yeah. That's why. I was so young. But it did work going and seeing brutality and seeing that LA County morgue is super overcrowded.
Oh, yeah. Some of the people some of the people that were in the meeting with me were underage and they did have to do that.
I mean, just dealing with the actual fact of like a coroner telling you this is how I go to a scene. And then this is the locker of, whatever's. It was a good thing at that time. I probably needed it. But at the same time, I had a friend who just passed away. So it was just, I was like.
Yeah. And Liz, just not to bring it back, but Liz just told me that story about her trip for the first time. I've never heard that ever. Like maybe I missed one of Liz's episodes or something, but anyway,
she doesn't talk about it often. She's a little vault over there.
Liz, when you're ready, I'll be here and we can do this again, just on that subject, and we can both cry and be vulnerable together. I would love that.
Yeah,
straight up. We got to learn to cry.
One day it'll not bother me.
Yeah, but you don't have to worry about that. In the meantime, you can let it bother you and be real. It's totally fine. I'll cry with you because damn, I will. Woo. Okay.
I don't like
Hi, Blake Reed. Liz, do you want to read that? I'm going to run really quick, grab something. I'll be right back. Or Vanessa, whatever.
Blake Reed. Hey, Laura and SPTV or SP Nation. I finally caught one of your lives. I was wondering what you did. Wait a minute. What did you all want to do after you got out? Also, what became your favorite food? I'm not quite sure what this means. Is it mean like when we first got out of the Sea Org? Or if we first like woke up? When I first got out of the Sea Org, I just wanted cigarettes and a cold, dark place.
I like friends. It's like yummy foods, juices, like things that are calming. Like, Laura and I go to do massages, like things like that when we got out to calm us. My favorite food, everything from Whole Foods pretty much makes me happy. Just like go wild, you know, things like that. Just things to calm the nervous system, you know.
Well, was it Hey Laura and SP Nation? I finally caught one of your lives. Hi, Blake Reed. Thank you. That's so cool. I love when new people first jump on. I was wondering, what did you all want to do after you all got out? Also, what became your favorite food? Sushi. I love sushi. That became a food that I probably never had tried ever in the Sea Org or Scientology. And then when I got out, honestly, and I find this between a lot of us, is we watch a lot of movies for like a lot of movies, a lot of TV, a lot. Like we probably spend get off work, whatever that job is, go watch a movie.
Honestly,
pizza,
I just want like time too. Yeah. Like I feel like since we got out, we've just been like rushing.
What's his name? The Fifth Element. You know how Mila Jovovich, when she just like learning and like that's like we just wanted to eat, watch movies, and just like learn the world
and like write
and go to parties,
get things out of your system and process and just like relax because you're just. Going through so much, you know.
And go do fun things and flirt and like go to bars underage, I guess.
Yeah.
Not that great.
Yeah,
but
go to bars.
I rewatched the same movie over and over and over
house
again.
Parties.
Yeah. There's some movies I would watch over and over again because we weren't allowed to watch them in the Sea Org. So I was like, I'm gonna watch this again and again.
Yeah, I have so many movies on my list, actually. I have so many movies that I just need to watch right now. I'm so excited.
I wonder if I can turn my camera enough, guys, that you'd be able to see. No, I don't think it's going to happen.
Are you showing them the private
studio? Look, guys, can you see my little stack? Look, my stack of my VHSs up there on the top shelf on the ceiling. You see?
Yeah. You've seen the ones we have out on display. Those are mine from actual childhood at my business.
Which ones? Oh,
Crybaby, Grease, Beauty and the Beast.
Behind you.
No, at my business. You know, we have like a bunch of 90s stuff. Those are like my actual kid ones.
You guys don't want giving them. Oops, sorry. Giving them to me.
Oh, okay.
I still need to out there. If anybody's out there, please send Laura FM. Only good VHSs, please. No nonsense.
Do you still have a VCR?
100%. I always have a VHS player for sure. I have the old school TV with the VHS player. It's right there on my bed. I literally I'm in the middle of watching Indiana Jones.
I still have a tape player to play like little old mixtapes that I got given.
I have this one, which is my FM radio. So look, I just have to boom, turn it on. Let's see this.
How cute!
If the world wants to hear me, not me. Oh, that's rude.
It's come on, we got a lot of kind of Halloween themes, if you will. Come on, master debate.
Master debate. He said master debate.
How cute!
Isn't that cute?
Kofi Colton. Wow, I just saw you're at 99 videos, Liz. I did not know that. Did not know that. Your next vid will be the big 100.
Liz, we've done like literally. We came. Degraded Daughter started 6 months ago. Liz started how long ago?
Oh God, like 2 months ago.
Okay, Lara, when did you start your channel?
No, a month. I think I'm in my first month.
5 months?
I was gonna say, Liz. No, I did my music videos, but I never did anything with my YouTube.
Yeah,
I know, but like as a group.
SPTV, I started only 3 months ago. Like 3.5 months ago.
You know, we're on fire.
We're on fire.
It feels like 3.5 million years. Am I right?
Yeah, it does seem like the months have blended.
I feel like the old lady on the Titanic throwing the diamond in
the
diamond of the sea. Like, goodbye.
We used to
feels
dance
like 8
in the auditorium.
years. Yeah. Yes, it does. Mm-hmm.
We used to sing. And he would.
Okay, Miss Sunrise Dawn, do you all know how hard it is to watch y'all and type with a 15-pound cat headbutting you in the head and demanding attention?
Well, what are you trying to write? That's what you were trying to write the whole time?
Good point. Good point. Good point. Could have been really hard to write that.
Well, we love ya.
Gamer Jacques, Liz Ferris. Hey, what you said about bad stuff happening to people every day, absolutely. But it doesn't make you what you it doesn't make
what
you
you went through
less bad. I brush off also.
when people are like, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just talked about this in my last thing. I was like, here's another thing. I don't need to get over anything. I don't know. None of that, Liz. One thing that bugs me a lot is when people are like, oh, you shouldn't do that. I'm like, whatever you're saying I shouldn't do already, I'm going to sort of resent. It's not in a negative way. It's the way you're teaching me is throwing something at me saying I should do it this way. When you teach somebody, you should say, here's a way that works well for me. You know what I mean? I'm going to listen to that more than when people say, you should do this, you shouldn't. But also, like that person just said, yes, you should.
I think this is a live example of our challenge, is that we literally each don't like being told you should, and we each have a different way we like doing it. So it's so freaking hard.
Oh, yeah. I mean, and also the whole point of this is there's no shoulds. That's
exactly,
the whole thing.
Right?
No
so this is our challenge, our live challenge.
Tell people, my friend used to say this to people, like I would see her saying this, and when people are like, hey, you should wear your hair like this, her reaction wasn't about the hair. She would say, I don't should on you, don't should on me. That was just the response.
Yeah. It's
hard. It's like she has gorgeous hair. So it's like,
but honey, you know what? You're each
making
at like
a comment about it because it's gorgeous. You're not saying your hair is so gorgeous. Oh, I couldn't imagine if it was also like this. That's a different way. Instead of being like, the words coming out of people's mouths sometimes are, you should do this with your hair, instead of, wow, your hair is so beautiful. I could see it in so many ways.
Of course. But I think each of us want to say it, and then someone else, if they misinterpret it, right, then they'll throw back even harder, and we'll end up further apart sometimes than closer together. Because sometimes if I'll be like, hey, Liz, I like your haircut, and if she wasn't the sweetest angel ever, she'd be like, well, I didn't actually today do it well. Like, I do that a lot.
But sometimes I was going to say I do that a lot. Yeah, I was
but then so that's both of us like expressing and then not hearing.
I feel like
instead of taking the compliment and saying thank you. Or it's just a challenge that we each work on because we're at different layers. And there was times when I didn't want to book anything at all. I didn't want a single responsibility. And then now there's times I want a little bit of structure. You know, like we go through different times. We want different things. So
yeah.
You should
is a command, not a suggestion or advice.
Yeah. It's a hard one. It's a hard. We try to do I statements.
I've definitely gotten emails from people that were like, "You should do your thing this way," and I was like, "Delete." Like, I'm never writing you back. Sorry.
Yeah. If we can literally, instead of "you should" ever again, just say like, "I feel."
I have a good idea,
and then reframe it.
Yeah. Exactly.
Not even I have a good idea. It's cool. That's a great one, actually.
Yeah, I had this idea. Okay, bye. So many people do that, and I love it.
Yeah. That's like really good. I just don't like being told should. I just don't like it. I think I have an aversion. You should.
It's either it should, or the even like, did you think about? And it's like, no, I didn't think.
I don't mind being told that.
I don't think the way you think.
I love being open-minded. It's just about the presentation sometimes. So the actual
but we are open-minded. That's the thing. So when people come at us negatively, then it's like, okay, what is your other agenda here? Because you're not just teaching us something.
But what if there's not another agenda and it's just
and I'm
the way
just
they
reading it wrong?
Yeah, no, I mean, there's just that's the thing. It's all open for interpretation, right? So it's kind of about however we want to communicate back to not enrage the situation. For me, I'm all about crisis management. So I'm like,
all about rage,
I know,
let it
and that's
out.
why we're perfect
deal
for
with
each
it.
other.
Because then I'm
you
full
are
of
so
love.
rock
The
and
rage is
roll.
love. The
You
rage
are
is
so-
love, though.
Exactly.
The rage is love.
But for me, there's certain people who, like, especially in my workplace, I can't act like that, right? I have to be
Oh, for
super.
sure.
Yeah. So for me, it's
I'm
just
not
more.
on any government job or anything like that.
I'm not in a government job either, but I'm taught.
I'm not on
learned.
any job where I have to be a very specific way.
Yeah,
with
but
emotion.
just human nature for me, through my experience, just through work too, for me, it's more comfortable to not deal with confrontation unless, because I don't want to put my body in fight or flight. I've been there so much. So sometimes
I get it.
it's
We're
like
different.
I'm picking my
wouldn't-
battles.
But like you're talking about work. I don't deal with a job where I have to like pick my battles with my employee. If
You just get to
if they're
be
not
you
acting right,
all-
then I'm
you're
gonna just
totally
put
right.
you in check.
Yeah.
And then the other part of that is my regular life. I do not interact or associate with people at all on any level. If you are just not in my what do you call that in alignment. Like if you're not in alignment with my joy and what I'm doing and helping me be loving and better and stronger, the stronger me, then
I hear
then
you.
it becomes a negative and you should, I think this is, well, then think what you want, but how dare you demand that I should be the way that you're thinking?
Exactly. Because that's more pressure.
Right.
Yeah.
So
we just want to have.
Or, I thank you. It's like not a good way to talk to us, especially on a subject that maybe it's going to be sensitive.
Yeah, for everybody.
Like you're probably giving us advice on a subject that's on SBTV or something we're talking about. So I'm just saying, anyways, it's also, we love you all. We're not talking, nobody's pissed me off so much that I couldn't handle it. It was just like even earlier today, I'm not going to look at Doug's whatever the frick if it's a negative or if it's something that's not viewing or opening up my message. So
yeah, I think it's a choice.
Whatever you want, anybody can do whatever they want.
Yeah,
that is
I like
not my
to
view.
look at a lot of information
Me too.
and then react. That's kind of my whole deal.
I feel like the things I react loudly about. Hi, Liz. Sorry, we're not like chopping you off. I love you.
It's totally okay. I'm just watching
I'm also explaining all this stuff like with the protest and stuff.
Yeah.
I was just saying I like to be loud and be on the moment because honestly, I am very authentic and open in the way that I am and the way I walk and how. So I'm not trying to be a certain way for any job or anything. Like I am how I am at my job. I do and also people only see me a certain way here on the lives and on the protests. They have no idea how I am as a beautiful woman, just in my calm little humble self. So like, there's so many aspects to me.
Well, it's also taken me 7 years of schooling to train myself how to have emotional intelligence and not actually make the situation worse for myself. So sometimes that's really important too.
Right.
Is and not pushing the bear so that I don't turn out under a rock for a week.
I get it. I get it. Whereas I, for example, on the protest night went and had a direct confrontation with the owner of La Poubelle. And I was like, if this is the last conversation I'm going to have tonight, it's going to be loud and fucking obvious.
I know. And that's you, though. That's why we love you. That's why you're perfect.
No, I know. I'm just saying. So we all have our different things. And I think they're all freaking valid and they're great. They're all
you definitely
strong.
Have
like Vanessa's so loving and sweet and thick in her ways. And she knows like I had an extreme, like kind of like a, what do you call that? Panic attack, like maybe 2 months ago or something. And it was also when I first started doing the SBTV. And I just thought, what the heck was this coincidence that there's this homeless person walking around in the middle of my street area. And it's like somebody we knew as kids growing up. And I'm finding out later, this person is labeled to some degree as a SA. And so I'm just kind of like, okay, this is really triggering that somebody we knew young who grew up as probably a really great, smart kid and turned into this insane sex addict and gave himself a really shitty future life, still stuck in the mentality of Scientology. I spoke to this person. It was really crazy. Anyways,
I had seen
the
him on the
first
sex
person I
offender
called was
website earlier, like 1 month ago. So when you called, I was prepared, and this is why I did all of this training, is my crisis
but I also called
management.
Vanessa is what I'm
Yeah,
getting
I
to.
mean-
I didn't call anybody else because I can tell you all my other
But
good friends
those
that
are the
I
times
definitely did not call.
I wanted
Because I
you
was
to
like, this is
know
not
that,
the
like,
person.
okay, this is what we do, and go offer him help or whatever it is, because
Well,
if-
you asked me, are you trying to help him? Do you have the capacity and the energy to help this person fully? And I was like, I do not. I don't. Because if I'm going to help him, that means I'm going to have to now get him on a van, get him somewhere to social. You know what I mean? I'm like, no, I'm going to have to be with him for the rest of the day.
But you still tried.
But you know what was crazy
You know what?
is
I
I
tried
said,
to-
I do have the capacity to talk to him. And she said, okay.
And
Why
she
don't you-
FaceTimed me.
And I said, why can you be on FaceTime with me while I just walk by? I'm walking my dog. So maybe while I walk by. And guess what? He recognized me. So that made it easier to break the ice in my fear.
We literally went through scenarios of like,
Literally.
we went through
What
6
could be the
scenarios,
worst
but
thing?
that's crisis management. And I realized like it's super fun to just sit here and theorize sometimes, but the actual hard work is like when somebody's actual homeless and like
Yeah.
needs to just stabilize. So those,
And this
that
wasn't even
moment.
this wasn't a perspective of somebody trying to attack me. This was a mental perspective of me. I'm like, I have not
Well, but we
experienced
also,
this
I was more
situation.
worried actually about my friend here. Like, so that's
For
how
sure.
it works. Because you were worried about him,
About
and I
them.
was worried. I know
No,
his mom
and you're right. I
and his
definitely wasn't
sisters.
thinking about myself.
But I
wasn't
was
thinking,
worried
is
about
this what I want to
you.
take on right now, right?
Because you had also experience with that person previously. It wasn't just
Totally.
like a random folk. And I wanted to
That
make sure
was
you were
very weird.
safe.
And
'cause
gone
you're
in
a-
my neighborhood.
You're a wild woman, and that is why I knew you were going to run up and be like, let me get in my van, buddy. And I was like, no, Laura, don't take the van.
No.
Call me. Don't put him in the van. We need to know
No,
if
I
you're
would
safe.
never do that. No, I would never do that. I've
Liz,
learned
what would
so
you
much.
do?
Um,
Because you were
If a
there,
van
remember?
pulled up?
I told you that this happened. I was actually at your house. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so sad. And then you were calling Laura. And then, honestly, you handled it like a queen. Like, you just handled it so much better than you thought you would. It came out so nicely.
I did. And I kept thinking, don't think like a Scientologist. Just think that he knows. Obviously, I know about Scientology. We already know that. That's how we know each other.
Yeah.
So then I was just thinking, I just kept being like, are you homeless? Like, is that what's up? Come on, you can tell me you have to lie.
Well,
I'm like,
but
are
we
you on
had
drugs? Are you
strategized.
addicted?
You were trying to figure out, too. We were like, we got to figure out if he believes in Scientology or if we can help him. Like, if
Mhm.
he'll go get
And-
help.
And he still definitely, I'm glad we're not saying who this is, but
Yeah.
he definitely still mentally believes in Scientology. I just based off a simple question I asked, I said, well, I was just letting him know. I was like, oh, well, I'm not part of Scientology or anymore. I'm like far away from that.
Mhm.
And he was like, oh, okay. And like, he didn't really, talk. I said, are you still doing that? And he was like, well, Scientology's good. So I was like, mm-mm. Like, so
you
he's
just
still
never know
in the mental
mentally.
illness that he's
Yeah.
in. He's still struggling with the reality of planet Scientology. Literally.
Having you guys were talking about if reality is real or not earlier. I mean, that was a topic I had to take up a lot. So that's
Mhm.
something that will just spin somebody out. And if you're not having mentors and help and
Mhm.
critical thinking skills and access to education and funds to get yourself food or safe and warm, and then what are you supposed to think? I mean, this person, seemed to still have tenets of it, right, in his mind. So
Yeah.
it's kind of sad, that they can't actually get help. And some people actually do suffer from really serious mental illnesses because the brain gets sick. So when they're just literally unable to function, but they cannot believe that they can get help, you're just in a bad situation. So
Yeah.
that's where our hearts go out.
Yeah, and it was not good. It didn't feel good to see that.
Yeah, but
And
you
then
know what?
not-
You have a big old heart. That's why, I mean, come on now. That's why you do the things you do.
Well, you know, I was being Tom Cruise. I can't just walk
I
by
know
an
you were.
accident and not do anything about it.
We're freaking Scientologists, okay? That's who
I'm
you
like,
want to
that's-
pull up to the
that's-
car accident.
I am losing my fourth dynamic right now if I walk by.
Don't
That
lose
was
any dynamics.
hysterical.
Just sleep. Just be able to sleep with yourself at night, and that's what you do. That's why you go to bed, and that's what I do. That's what Liz does. We all just have to sleep with ourselves.
With myself.
Yep. Yep. Hi, whistleblowing good witch. Yep.
Whistleblowing good witch.
Liz,
What was that?
Do you have? I don't know. Just wow, Vanessa. I've seen a lot of really
Liz is
nice
just
comments.
ruffling through these.
Yeah, I think that's somebody I used to
Oh,
know, but
Laura
I can't tell.
FMAM is giving Big Kate Bush, Susie, and the Banshees Roxette Berlin vibes. I love all of those. Congratulations. You win a Laura FM CD, Whistleblowing Good Witch. Send me your address and I will send you that because you're awesome because I love all those artists. They're great.
Tom Cruise would not have helped. Yeah, only if it was being filmed. He was helping.
True.
It was being
I was
filmed.
going to say, wait a minute.
They set it up as a PR
He's
stunt,
going to call
but he helped.
TMZ and be like, hey. And then I'm going to cover her bill. Oops, sorry.
That would be funny if they're like, Megan Anderson, can you leave? We're in the middle of a gold shoot right now.
Yeah, it would be funny, huh?
No, I mean, I would be like, no, this is so bad. Which is exactly what they do. Gina Marie Torino, why did the banana go to the emergency room?
Because he didn't peel good.
Ding, 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 ding. I feel like Gina deserves an SBTV sticker. Depends how.
Trees are so shady, huh? They seem shady.
What?
Trees.
Trees? They're
I like that
intelligent.
joke. It's
Oh,
such
they
a
seem
it's such a like you can't creep the creeps. That's my motto.
I thought the dryer was shrinking my clothes, but it turns out it was the refrigerator all along.
You know. That's what happens when you're colder than a polar bear's toenails.
I didn't get the
The irony.
dryer joke.
I wish I could think of some quick, corny jokes now, but I just keep thinking of y'all's real stories. Thank you all so much for sharing your lives and cult recovery with us all. So much love to y'all. Yeah, we just really just break into humor sometimes when it's we just go up and down real quick because normal for us. Sorry.
Yeah, you're
sorry.
69 videos.
Yay. That sounds
69,
just
baby.
like her.
Yeah. You missed it, Vanessa.
No, I didn't.
69.
I saw it. You know what I saw the other night? I found a picture of you and me standing next to Mitch Brisker going like this. Actual
You was like, wow.
We were so bad.
LPR.
No, I'm sorry. It wasn't even Mitch Brisker.
At the
It
film.
was not only
He was
Mitch
like,
Brisker.
No, but he would be looking. He's like, this is LPR. These girls are too wild for
No,
me.
you know what was funny was that there were
He kept
10
him locked up.
photos, and it was actual, like, the last one was like he was having fun. Like,
Yeah.
he
was
had
like, oh,
to,
this is fun.
wait
He had
10
to, like,
seconds.
work into it.
of
Yeah, I was
us-
like, come on,
and
Mitch.
I think we freaked Jeff Levin out, too, to be honest, because we were doing the same pose next to him. But you know what?
that doesn't matter. Now they were all, no.
They're so
everybody was-
sweet. They're so sweet. No, we just
I
like
know.
pushing buttons.
No.
We can't help it.
They need to get the fuck out of their eggshell. They need
Yeah.
to crack that shit open.
For sure.
That was a nice new dance move. Watch it. It's going to become a TikTok dance.
We're gonna crack it up. Crack that open.
It's after my bedtime, too. I just want to make sure you guys were okay and say, hello.
Yeah, I need to go to
have
bed.
5 more minutes or we're closing up. Let's go, Liz.
Okay, 5 more
I
minutes.
love
You
you
said go to bed.
guys.
No, let's go to bed, Liz.
Oh,
Vanessa just exited herself out way too fast.
I know. She didn't even let us
She
say
didn't
goodbye.
mean to do that. She didn't. There she is.
I did, actually. I was just watching. You are so mean to me.
Sorry, it's the only
That's
thing
how
funny I
Vanessa
could
says
be.
bye. Y'all's 2D flowing is out of control.
Oh dear God. Yeah, that's it.
That's good.
Crack the eggshell dance. See, it's going to be a dance.
Crack the eggshell.
All right. Well, everybody, thank you so very much for being here. Thank you, Laura, for coming on, and we'll definitely talk more in regards to, you know,
Life. All of
life and what's happened in between and all the fun stuff.
Good, guys. That was fun. Thank you for having me, Liz.
Always.
This was excellent. We'll have more Monday fun days.
That'd be nice if I could do a live with you regularly. I'm not going to lie.
That would be fun.
All right.
This was 3 hours long, so good job.
Yeah, that is a long time, but the bathroom beeth calling, and my wife's saying it's, time to go to bed. So thank you so much. Remember to be nice to everybody in the chats. Don't forget to subscribe to Laura FM. Smash the like, hit subscribe, all the good stuff. Anyway, thank you so very much for being here. I love you all.
Bye. We love you. Bye.